All right. Hey, welcome back. Long time no see. Have you been? It seems like only yesterday. And all that other kind of stuff. Hey, guess what Draven forgot to do? Forgot to get Minecraft loading while he was running to the bathroom. So bear with me a moment. It's almost loaded. But hey, thanks for coming by. So, as I mentioned earlier, I do like to start a fresh stream when I switch over to Minecraft. Just so that those people who are Minecraft fans, which is the majority of the people who come to this channel, if they want to just follow the Minecraft stuff, they don't have to watch all the other games they don't care about. So, plus, it makes it a little bit easier for folks to see a couple different 4-hour streams they might want to watch, and not one big, daunting 8-hour one. So, I'm loading her up right now. It's almost ready. Joining the server as I speak. How about you guys? Everything going well? What was your July 4th dinner? Did you barbecue? Were there burgers involved? How about hot dogs? Maybe a burrito? I'm just saying, I'm not one to judge. Okay, I might judge a little bit, but I can't be held responsible for that. You probably deserved it. I mean, I'm just saying. All right, let's get back over here. Friends, barbecue chicken, beans, and potato salad. Now, is it yellow mustard potato salad? I'm just wondering. Just wondering. Okay. Real quick. Quickly remove a death marker I forgot was on there. I did die once off camera, Teresa. Will you ever forgive me? All right. See if this will load up now. There we are. Here we are. So here we have the obstacle course. It's something I've been working on for a few days now. I've done a lot of work to it since you guys were here last. So, should we go? Oh, Wyatt, that sucks, dude. I'm sorry to hear that. Ugh. Well, happy to have you here anyways. Mom makes without. You know what, the only thing I don't like about potato salad is the potatoes. Like, I like all the creamy stuff between the potatoes, but some people make the potatoes too big. It's like eating just a raw potato with a little cream around it. It's not. Okay. So here's the obstacle course. Here's what I've done while you guys were gone. I've put a little spawn room. A little place to set your spawn, as well as, of course, a new little teleporter here in the welcome center. Okay. And then we go back over here. All right, so here we are. We have that. Now, some of this stuff you've seen, some of it you may not have. So we have, starting off, just a little bit of basic platforming. Climb up our diamond steps, make it over the hole of ice. Then they go down underneath through a watery swim, coming back up. Then they go across the plates. Particularly proud of this. I'm very happy with the way this turned out. So people will have to make their way across here. Never forgive me. Understandable. I'm avoiding the crowds. Our town swelled from 5,000 people on the 3rd of July. Woo! That sucks. I know what that's like. I live near a tourist town myself. So they're going to make it across the floppy doors. Once they do, they'll have to come through here. These are just meant to be jumps, and then you have to go over here. I've auto-jumped, so it's easier for me, of course. Yes, I am Izix, and I appreciate you came to watch me. Ha ha! So I have just a little bit of platforming. They'll go over here, they'll have to jump over here, they'll have to jump over there. Then they'll come around to something you've not seen yet. There's a fan audible. That shouldn't be. Which one is making noise? That one. Okay. So, I have fans. They have to swim across. These fans don't blow. They suck. So they're going to pull you down and slow you down as you swim through the area. Each side is identical. Then they have to swim through the water climb. You got to get pretty high to make it to the next one, especially the last two, to make it to this one and that one. Once they land here, they will then once again have to jump, but they can't jump there. Then they have to come over here. Then they have to go over there. I didn't make it, but that's okay. Then they have to run across this. Why is that hard? Because some of these are sneaky fake blocks, and there's actually a hole there. You get the wrong one, you slow down. Then they got to weave, a little bit of weavy action here, doing a little weavy ball. Then they're going to climb up here. Oop. Then they have to jump to get over that wall. They have to bounce. This is the section I need to build now. I need to put something from here to here. That's what we're going to be working on today. Then they have to make it to this, which is a little more devilish. They have to climb up, climb up, climb up. Then they have to jump to the rope, spin around the rope successfully, getting on this one to be able to jump to the next rope. Or if they, and they might miss. They'll do that across. I have done it. It is possible. Then they'll jump over here, climb up again. Here they will hop down. Better not jump up. I better make sure you can't do that. Okay, good. More bouncies. Then they go through here. Now they have to make it across the fans. I did not. See, I jumped poorly there. Gotta be careful. You gotta watch them. Gotta make sure they jump up, down. They don't get that momentum, it's not gonna work. I think you have to jump hard, if I remember correctly. I've made it like 20 times. Sometimes I don't. Here we go here. Line myself up correctly. I'm concerned those aren't blowing high enough. Take those ones up to 10. That one's already at 10. I want it to be doable, you know. Give it a little bit more blow. I really like these fans. These fans are pretty boss. So, for those of you who might not have been at the stream that just ended 10 minutes ago, touch on a couple of the things I'm talking about with everybody today. So, today's stream is, of course, here on YouTube, and so will be tomorrow's. But starting Wednesday, the majority of my streams are going to be moving over to my Twitch channel, which is Onlydraven Gaming. All one word, no space, no underscore, just all one word. It would be awesome if you would consider giving me a follow over there. The name is listed down in the description of this stream as well, in case you need spelling, or if you'd like, let me know and I will post a link for you. But it would be awesome if you'd consider it. Twitch is going to give me some additional possibilities and options that I did not have here on YouTube, and give me some more tools to hopefully improve the quality of my streams. So I'm looking forward to having that opportunity. So I appreciate anybody who's been hanging with me over here. Decide not to follow, I totally understand. I still will be streaming Merged Worlds over here. I'll still be doing a monthly members only stream over here. I'm still going to probably pick one night a week and do a stream over here that's just a general stream. But I would say 90% of my streams are going to be moving over to Twitch. So definitely those of you who are members here, I will make sure that you do not lose any of the perks that you have. As well as I will be adding perks to the new stuff over there as well. So yeah, appreciate you all for all the time you've given me of yours, because, you know, that's pretty awesome of you. Scott Tin Sapling, excellent. How was the charity stream? Great question. We made $417 for my local animal shelter. There we go. Make it to this one, make it to this one, make it to this one, make it to this one. There. Okay, so that's how that's supposed to work. You got to jump across the fence, right? Then they have the most devious room I've ever made. This is a room made of black anti-block. The entire room is made of black anti-block, and it's not straight through. There are obstacles made out of black anti-block. You have to go in and find your way across. As you can see, I am currently inside of here, trying to find my way out. See, I turn around, the door's gone now. Ah ha ha, there it is. I know the pattern, so I have a bit of an edge there. But yes, you have to find your way across the blackest of all rooms. Yes. Thank you very much, Benny Washir, for giving me a follow on Twitch. I appreciate that. And for the record, I realized it does tell me whether it's Twitch or Facebook, or YouTube. I didn't realize that, but it tells me down in my personal chat. So thank you very much. But yes, I love this room. See, that's what I wanted to do in the boat race, but there was no way to make the water black. But yes, I feel a larger one of these somewhere in my future, because I love it. It's anti-block is the worst thing to build with, but it is so devious. Okay, so then after they get across there, I think I'd like to have one or maybe one more small obstacle here. They'll run to the end, and to show that they are the winner, they'll flip the switch, which turns their light on and gives them some fireworks. Everybody has their own little fireworks dispenser. I got extra fireworks here to refill later. I only have blue ones because they're so hard to make. But yeah, so yeah, I need to put something small here. I need to have something at this loop. So yes, can you help me through the early game? If you have a question, feel free to hit me up. I'm happy to answer anything you have. I will say most of my tutorials will kind of walk you through it. If you're looking for the saplings, I have a tutorial showing how to do all of them. Light gray dye. Yeah, I can help you there. Let's go ahead and pull that up. Light gray dye. There it is. So, easiest way, in my opinion, is to get light gray dye early game, is to get yourself some grass, right? Get yourself an area where you can grow some grass, hit it with bone meal. Any of the white flowers will actually give you light gray dye. So early on, that's how I get a lot of mine. If you can get a hold of gray dye, of course, you can add that to bone meal, but by this point, you may not have gray dye yet either. But light gray dye from any of the white flowers. You can also put together a squeezer and squish flowers, but that's not really that much more useful. And then horses. So really, that's kind of it until you get to the point that you can pulverize coal. So if you have some charcoal, right, you can make a grindstone, which is pretty easy. Just some stones and a stick. So I would try, if you're not getting the flour, try this. Make yourself a grindstone, okay? And then all you need is bone meal and pulverized charcoal. Put wood in a furnace, that'll give you charcoal, and then put that on the grindstone and it will turn it into pulverized coal. Then you can add that to bone meal, and that will give you some. That, if you're not getting the flours, you may just be having a bad draw there. I'd recommend doing it this way. The other option, of course, is to put some water where you can get a squid. Ink can also be used mixed with bone meal. You obviously have bone meal by this point. But a grindstone's really easy to make. Throw one of those together, slap a piece of charcoal on there, and you'll have the pulverized coal you need to make yourself some light gray dye. You're welcome. All right, so I had a great idea originally that I had a whole bunch of these that went straight across. And some of them were made out of sneaky false blocks. So you didn't know which side you had to jump through or walk through to get through. The problem is, inside sneaky false blocks, it's dark, and no light will go through there. I tried mega torches, I tried flare lanterns, but nothing would stop mobs from spawning inside of those blocks. So unfortunately, I wasn't able to do that, because I didn't want people to fight through mobs in here. That's kind of the way to get rid of that. All right. Good job, and thanks for that. Hey, happy to, Mega Beast. Happy to do so. Thank you. Xmod is back. Xmod is back. Life's worth living again. Okay. So let's see here. All right. So we got to get a little more obstacles for this. I get this end done, and then we get to work on my next one, which I'm very excited for. I'm not trying to rush through this, mind you. I'm just trying to rush through this. I did, one other thing I did is I went down and kind of shaped this up a little bit better so it didn't look all blocky. I made it a bit more smooth with the platinum blocks. So, it looked a little bit more uniform. I didn't here because nobody could see that, and I forgot, but I did it everywhere else. So this is a server that I'm building Let's Play games that I'm going to invite people into and film them playing them. And then I'm going to release those as videos. So this is an obstacle course that I'm building right now. I already have a bunch of other ones I've built, but I could give a quick tour for those of you who've never been here. So this is obstacle course. This is the new one. But let's go in order. First, we'll go in the order that I built them. First, we have, of course, the Welcome Center. This is where everyone spawns. There's a slime block because everybody who spawns here for the first time is going to spawn up where the top of the tree was. That way they don't hurt their little feeties. So this is the Welcome Center. In here is where we start. I'm very, very proud of the ceiling. I like to show it off every time I get. It's probably my favorite thing I've ever made. For visual attractiveness. Probably one of the coolest things I've made. So, there's that. Let's see. So these are portals and things that'll take us to some of the Let's Plays. But before we look at those, we'll step downstairs and take a look at the Hall of Champions. So the winners, I will be putting something up here in a sign saying who won. These are doors I can break out to add more room if I need to later. But this is the Hall of Champions, and up here is the Welcome Center. All right, let's take a look at the first Let's Play that I built. This is the pyramid. It is very large. Now this up here is not part of the Let's Play. This is just where I sacrifice the occasional player. Don't worry about that. I'm sure you'll be fine. But we're going to go down here. Actually, real quick, let me jump to the command center. Going to need pyramid. Command center is just underneath. It's a place where I get to hang on stuff. All right, so here we are. So this is my secret. Okay, I show you everything else first. Hang on. All right, so here are the different entrances. There are 12 entrances, 3 on each side. Inside of there is a waypoint, is an ender book inside the Welcome Center that each person will choose based on their color. They will come in here, set their spawn point, get themselves a suit of armor that is soulbound, unbreaking, and dyed to their color, and a stack of delicious Domino's pizza. Yes, that is what the goal is to invite members and subs first. Yeah, I'll start there, and then after I've filmed all these and put them out as videos, I will probably release the download of this to people who might want to use it to play with their friends and stuff. Wrong grindstone. That's a different grindstone. One moment. Yeah, there are 2 grindstones. That one is the mystical, or as the astral sorcery. You want this one. That's all one word, or that's like a flat square. This one right there with a little stick sticking out of it. Okay, so then I say go, they will enter into the maze. I will now show you what the maze looks like. Again, this is my secret entrance. Okay, so they will enter into the maze. So the maze here, you found it? Excellent. And Maximod, feel free to hit me with your question. I'm going to continue with the tour while you're asking. So each one of them, there's no PvP, there's no fighting. They're just going to be making their way through here. Will you guys stop falling through the floor? There's glass, so mobs can't get in there. But each one is going to enter from their own spot, and the goal for all of them is to make it here to the middle to the elevator block. Once they're in here, they will jump, and that will take them up to level 2. Level 2, they will reset their spawn, get themselves another stack of delicious Domino's pizza. They will then also get a stone sword that is unbreaking and soulbound. Person who's here first also gets an iron sword that is not unbreaking or soul down, and second and third place get a gold sword. These people will then have to enter into level 2, and their goal is to find one of the 4 portals that will lead up to level 3. But on this one, they will have to fight mobs, not each other, no PvP, just the different mobs, of which I've put many, and they're all very nasty. Once they have made it to one of the portals, they will teleport to level 3. Here's level 3. So level 3, they will all come up here, again set their spawn point, and they will open this chest and get out their colored banner. They will then stand on their elevator block of color until I tell them. Once there are 4 people up here, they will hop, and there will be a glass tunnel specifically just for them that will take them and drop everybody in a different spot in the maze. Why? I will show you. Because this one is just PvP. The goal is to get 3 banners plus your banner and be the first one back inside the room. You can only get in the rooms from outside. There's pressure plates. Whoever gets here first gets 1 benefit. I am going to take their banner, and their banner is safe, which means they just have to get 3 other banners. Nobody can take theirs. But then the first person to get with that wins this Let's Play, which is called Pyramid. Very large. It took a very long time to build, but it was very cool, and I enjoyed it. Here we are. So that is Pyramid. Make a free server. I don't know. I don't use free server. I pay for all of ours, so I'm not sure exactly how I would do that. How you would make a free one. I mentioned this the other day. These are just things for me for Let's Plays. I did add here in the command center a power room to power everything I need. So that's set. There. All right. So that is the first Let's Play I built. The second one Has a portal in there. And this one's called Headhunter. Here they will come, again, sleep in their bed of their color. They'll get out their set of armor. The only difference this time, they have night vision. They will also get a sword with unbreaking, beheading, and soulbound, and a stack of delicious cheeseburgers. They will then have 20 minutes to fill their chest with the most amount of unique heads. 2 creeper heads doesn't count, counts as 1. Now, all of the animals at this end have the potential to drop their head. There's spawners down here for them. Down at this end, the same, and there's not always the same animals on each end. So they may want to run down to the other end. But they also have the boom room. But in here will be lots of monsters that they can fight and kill for heads. If they get the heads, they got to get back out with them, okay? Inventory is not, save is not on. But these ones here at the back are the most important ones because they drop all the little NPC skins, right? Killing them gets their heads. That's really where the win is. And then there's some dispensers in the back that I control, because if I feel that they're doing too well, I will punish them by putting in harder monsters. These are set so that the monsters can't follow you out. So they'll have to come out frequently and put the heads they've gathered in here, so that way they don't lose them if they die. 20 minutes, most unique heads. That one is Headhunter. The next one I built is the Water Temple. This is the entrance to the Water Temple. Let me grab some glass here real quick. Grab clear glass. So, same thing. They'll come in here, set themselves bed, get themselves a stack of boats. This is a boat race. This is a very long boat race. I'm not going to go through it all, but there's a lot of obstacles in there. They'll have to go through. Okay, I'll show you some of it. They'll portal through here, set their spawn. They will go into their boat. Go down here. They will go by some obstacles. They'll pass through the Hall of Sticky. The Hall of Sticky. They go through Piston Hell. It can be pistons on both sides. I have them turned off right now to avoid lag and loud noises. You'll then go through this tight and twisty tunnel, which is very uncomfortable for a boat. If you're not a boat, you probably don't know that, but it's very uncomfortable for a boat. Then it twisties and turns around, boat race. Now they got pistons that are shooting up and down with slime blocks that will shoot them into the ceiling if they do this wrong. Okay. Let's see. Then we go down here, drop, go down here, drop. Now, there are 2 directions you can go. I've never gone that direction. Tell you why. They're identical. First, you got to get past the fans. And then you have to go through Sticky Hell number 2. Now, this looks like a lot of webs. But the other side has a different amount of webs. It may have more. Might have less. Never shown that. So when people come down here, they won't know if this is the good one or the bad one. I'm a turd. Then we go through here. Then they go into a dark maze. They have to find their way through the maze in their boat. Swimming around, in my boat, splash, splash. I know it. I've memorized it, so I know it. But, you know, then they'll come through here, and then they'll come to this room. There are 6 different ways they can go. Every one of them takes them to the end, but some are faster, and some are slower. We'll take this one this time. This one drops, sploosh, and it drops, sploosh. And they'll follow it this way, this way, this way, this way, and they'll come out into this room. They all do. And then hopefully they'll figure out which way to go. I was subtle. Maybe they might notice which direction to go. Hopefully, maybe. Okay. What PC do you use and how much did it cost? I built my own PC. Just the PC was around $2,800. That's not counting monitors, microphone, lighting, and all the rest of that. That was just for the PC. If you'd like to see the specs, they're on my website, Onlydraven.com. Scroll down on the first page. They're right underneath the streaming schedule. Okay, so then they're going to come through here. They're going to come down Rainbow Hell. A lot of hells in this one. Then Rainbow Hell, this is just a straight-up race at this point. Very spirally. It's very spinny. I have a glass floor so they can see space as they're going by. I had a cooler idea to use, but it didn't work out, so sadly I had to do this, but it's still cool. You're very welcome. I'm not good at remembering. A friend of mine helped me design what I needed. I told him what I wanted, and and he walked me through putting it together on stream. I built it on stream. But I don't remember half the parts I used. Again, I'm not that technically minded. As you can see, this will take a few minutes, right? They got to zippy through all this. I'll be filming this. All right, Quentin. See you later, Seer. They'll get in here. The first person to cross this line wins. And once they've done that, they'll go through this portal. And they're back where they started. That is the boat race. Now, after the boat race, we did one that our good friend moderator Teresa came up with. Let me clean out some of this stuff I don't need right now. 2:32 a.m. Ouch. So this next one is called Sling Golf. This is a big old golf course. This is where they'll start off. Come in here, get their stuff like normal, set a spawn. They have to play golf, where they are the ball. Ha. See, that can happen. The object is to shoot yourself into the cup. Least amount wins that hole. So that's hole number 1. This is hole number 2. Every other hole has a theme. The ones in between are traditional green ones. So this is ice and snow. Lots of slippery parts. Some watery traps. Got to get in over there. That's hole number 2. This is hole number 3. This one is levels. So they have to jump up without jumping over. Get in there. The next one is the desert temple. Now at each one, you see that little orange down there? There is an elevator that at the very beginning, they can go up here to see what it looks like so they know what they're aiming for. And then they can go down and do the one they want. But this one is the desert temple. And the hole, as you can see, is inside over there. This one is waterfalls. Don't go chasing them. Some advice I heard once. The object in this one is to get around, go up, go up, go up, go up, go up, and look at this one. Get in there. After that, we have volcano. This is where Turtle showed me the cool smoke blocks I didn't know existed. So now I was able to build smoke, which is pretty awesome. The object in this one is just to get into the volcano and not die. Okay. This one's a little different. This one, they start up here. The object is to shoot themselves up here, where they will fall down. And now they've got to get themselves in this hole, but if they shoot too far, they'll bounce right off the edge. This one has an elevator down, so they can see what it looks like. By the way, you can expect... Well, I appreciate that, Xmod. Thank you. This one is Haunted Golf. So Haunted Golf, they have to go down one of these 3 holes. They're not allowed to jump over. And you'll see there's some green wool there. The wool will not be there, because when they go down the hole, they're going to end up coming out one of these 3 tunnels. Now I know what you're thinking, Draven. Draven, you crazy guy. Obviously, this one goes to this one. It does not. Down inside of here, I've made ladders, twists, and ramps, and they do not line up with the holes over top, so you don't know which one goes where. Only I do. And I will break the green wool when it's time. I built this off camera, so nobody knows which hole leads to which spot. The optimal one is this first one, where they jump over this spooky tree and get in here. As you can see, the tree, part of it fell over. There we go. The second best one is this one, where all they have to do is get over the sticky spider, come over here and jump across. And then number 3 is way over here. And this one, there's no major large obstacles, but they just have to go all the way around. They could try to jump it. It is not easy, I will tell you. You're much safer going around. But that is the hole for this one. Then we go to my final hole. That sounds inappropriate, I apologize. But yes, the object of this one is to shoot themselves into the waterfall. Then they actually get to start the game. I have a new spawn thing here because this is the first hole that actually has the possibility to be deadly. I have played Pixelmon. I streamed it for a little while. All right, so I had to build all this because this is Sky Factory, of course. Snuck a little ODG in there. So in here, I'm trying to build the feeling of a classic dungeon, right? You're mining, you're digging in Minecraft. That's what this is meant to be. It took me forever to seed all the different materials in the wall. But you have to come over here. Now, this one's sneaky because if you hit this too hard against the back wall, oh, hot lava death. You don't want that. you gotta be careful not to go too far. Then they have to get over the stalagmite mighty things, right? But there's lava and water over there. They don't want to shoot too far. If they get in the dungeon, they'll hit some spikes and probably die. Then they have to get over the canyon. They have to get through the abandoned mine. As you can see, I'm very proud of the little carts we've got going on there. They get over the abandoned mine, past the spiders. Why can't I fly? There we go. And then either go through or around the big creeper. After that, they have to go through Gravel Fall. I'm very proud of Gravel Fall. And again, through some more stalagmite thingies that are even more dangerous. Then they got to get around Lava Corner. Lava Corner is very dangerous. Nobody wants to be in Lava Corner. Then after Water Corner, then they have to enter the Stronghold. Poke Meadows. I probably won't play it again. I wasn't that into it. I'm not a Pokemon fan at all. By the time Pokemon hit, I was a little too old, unfortunately. But this is the Stronghold that I built. So of course, I really like the way the Stronghold turned out. So you come through here. You got to make it, through the library. Every Stronghold has a library. Then the Stronghold itself is always like ramps and stairs, and you're trying to find the right room. These are not actual doors you can go through. They're just for looks. The waterfall coming down. You got to get around the corner, and you've got to shoot yourself through here. Then you shoot yourself through here. And of course, every Stronghold has a portal. So the object is to shoot yourself inside of this cup. And that is the last hole. A little iron axe, diamond pickaxe, a premium sword chilling over here. But if they land in this hole, that's the last spot. Now, they can try to hop up in there, or they could try to sneaky it. I didn't make it. I would have died. See, that's the hard part. You got to figure that out. So yes, that is Sling Golf, which was a lot of fun to build. Took several weeks, and it is by far the largest of all the holes. But I really like how it turned out. There's Gravel Fall. Gravel Fall took some stuff. Now I got my little carts booking it around over there. And you'll see this is built out because I tried to make it look 3D in areas, and some of the stuff inside, it makes it look like there's tunnels branching off, but they're dead ends. So, yeah. Anyways, this is Sling Golf. So, I'm pretty proud of this one. So, that was the last one that I finished. So, now I am working on the obstacle course. So, that took a few minutes. Hopefully, that was interesting. Hope you guys like to look at that. Just watch the tutorial. Excellent, Broyo. I appreciate that. All right, so anyways, here's the obstacle course. This is what I'm working on next. And I just got to get this little section here. And I don't usually do too much here in the middle. I think I want to have some jumps. What I'm thinking, let's see, blue plastic glow block. Crazy craft, potentially. Like I said, mostly right now I'm running 2 Sky Factory 4 worlds. There is the potential that when I finally get tired of the survival world, I know I'm going to do a prestige run through next because I haven't done one of those in a year or so. But I may stream something else between now and then, so I'm not sure. Okay. Hello, Smitty. You like the mini games? Thank you. Each one is going to be its own video. Some of them, like the golf and maybe the mine, might be 2 episodes. So we'll see. See, in things like this, everyone's built for 12 people to play. But in this one, only 6 can play at a time. Same with the boat race and a couple of the other ones. So I'll do 6, then I'll do 6, and the top 3 winners of each one will compete in the last 6 to see who wins. Hey, Smitty. What's up, man? Hopefully you're having a good holiday. I can't remember if you're in America. But, yes. So, one thing I was going to say, I'm going to touch on this again because I'm doing it several times. You guys are going to hear me talk about this for a little while here. So, diamond resin is useless. Don't waste your time with that. Do not waste your time with iron resin. Iron resin is trash. But I'm streaming here on YouTube today, and I'm streaming here again tomorrow. But after tomorrow, I will be doing the primary amount of my streaming is now going to be moving over to Twitch. My Twitch account is named Onlydraven Gaming. It's all one word, no spaces, no underscores, just Onlydraven Gaming. And if you are interested to follow me over there on streams, I'd love to have you. Switching to Twitch is going to give some additional opportunities and access to some things that I would not have had before that I think will really help me improve the quality of the streams. So I'm pretty pleased with that. So hopefully if you are interested and you enjoy my streams, you might continue to watch me on Twitch moving forward. I will be using the same schedule. A little bit harder. I'll be using the same schedule as I use now. It'll just be on Twitch. Now, over here on the YouTube channel, I still will have our monthly members stream. Still going to be streaming all of Merged Worlds is over here. I'm not getting rid of that. So that'll all still be over here. Yeah, feel free to throw it out there, Xmod, if you like, or if you prefer to shoot me a message in Discord, I can check that after the stream. It's whatever you prefer. And you'll notice I did green on one side, blue on one side, then red over there. That's kind of the why I'm using blue right now. It's each circle has its upside, downside. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Most of my streaming will now be on Twitch. That's correct. Moving forward, so I'll still, like I said, I'm going to stream Merge Worlds here. We have the monthly member stream, and I think I'm probably going to pick one other night a week and do that as a YouTube stream. But most of them at that point are going to be on Twitch. So again, why in the world did I build it like that? Look how horrible that is. How did I not notice that till now? All right, so I feel like I want to put something else here, but I don't know what else to put. I've gone through most of the automations that I've got. That would be, you know, relatively devious. So I'm not trying to kill them. That's the important thing. Oh, I remember. Here's something I wanted to ask your guys' opinion on. Should I put a bed on each track? If you fail and fall through here, you will die. And then you'd have to start all the way back at the beginning again. And I'm not a big fan of that. I don't want somebody to have to go through all that again to catch up. Most people would just give up and that wouldn't be cool. You know? So by having this here, people running along, quickly set their spawn. And do that. I could put one there. And I could set a set of red beds right before this one. But the problem is, well, the thing is, if I don't set spawn points, then someone's going to die, and they're just going to stop trying because they're so far back. And I'm not sure if they die and they respawn, it will be all the way back over here underneath the ground. And I'll be honest, if somebody doesn't die, there's really no reason for anyone else to keep going at that point. You know what I mean? I'm not going to set one here. This one, if they fall, they're going to start back there. This is easy enough and close enough to the front. I'm not worried about it. But I thought about setting a set of blue beds there. They can click on it real quick. And then I could set a set of red beds right here. That would let them do that just so that we have that protection. You know, because again, my goal is not to kill them. I'm not trying to kill them at all. All of these things are meant to be things that are just to slow you down and be difficult. I wasn't trying to put anything in here that's terminal. But these are fun. But they are hard to do. This one here particularly is probably the hardest of the three. It doesn't always, the fans don't always play nice. See? Oh, I made that one. Quick. There we go. So that's what I'm thinking. One blue set there, one red set there. That's it. I'm done with those. No green ones, because green is close enough to the beginning. I don't care if they start over there. Because the way I look at it is, if you do happen to fall here, there's a lot of harder stuff to slow the people down for you to catch up with the green. You know what I mean? I'm okay with that. And this was just meant to start relatively easy. And you're not allowed to go around obstacles. I mean, I'm going to be sitting here filming it, so I'll be like this, filming the thing the whole time. So I'll know if someone cheats and is a turd. So I won't, I won't let that happen. But yeah. Okay, that's what I want to think, and I think it's like most of you agree that the additional beds are a good thing. Because again, there are some, like Headhunter, where I expect people to die in the boom room. That's why there's a bed right outside, but it's so close, it's not really going to put you behind. The worst part is you'll drop any heads you're carrying, right? All your gear is soulbound, so you won't lose anything you're carrying, except your delicious cheeseburger. I do use a different type of food in each one. Okay, so that's it. I was going to put something else here. I may leave this for now and try to come up with another idea. Because I don't have anything huge to put here. I don't want anything with a major mechanism. Because I don't like to put anything on the actual curves. Because as it is, the person on the outside has to run further. And while that seems unfair, the person on the outside here was the person on the inside here. That's why I did it S-shaped. Each person is going to run the exact same distance. If you get stuck between walls, you have to turn around and come back. So that, yeah, let me rephrase. You can go on the white to go back. You can't go white to go forward. So if I fall there and I miss it, I can go back to the thing where I can get up and then continue. And everyone has that spot. If I jump to this and I miss it, okay, I come back around to here. But if I fall here, there is nowhere closer. I have to go all the way back to here. Because I made a point of not putting ladders here where they could get it. So they have to do this. Ooh, and I missed because I didn't speed jump. I'm starting to hear fireworks. So my cats don't freak out. And you got to zigzag or you won't make it. What cobblestone block should I use for flooring? I normally use regular cobblestone until I have better materials. You can use anything. Anything you like is good. Hello, Pulford27. All right. I think I'm good with this. I think I feel comfortable with this. I wanted to have maybe a little bit of hoppy things down here at the end. But I think I would, instead of just rushing and throwing something down, I think I'm going to give myself a little bit of time to come up with something cool for that. So I think I'm good with all I want to do for the obstacle course at this point. Because even if I add nothing else, I feel there's enough stuff here that's pretty fun. Oh, it's 9:48 p.m. here, so. All right, so, yeah. What do you guys think? The obstacle course look like it'll be fun? I think it looks pretty. I really like how it turned out visually. I think it's very nice. I like how uniform it is. I'm going to do York Peppermint Patty while I'm talking to you. I have a little pile of chocolate bars in front of me. I'm very hungry. Yeah. I'm really happy with how it turned out. Cool deal. All right. So that is the 5th Let's Play I've already built. All right. Now that we've done that, check off obstacle course. These are things I have for ideas. So I want to do an arena like I have in my survival world. An arena lets me have that area for different Let's Plays. I can set it up differently over time, but still have that arena feel to it. I want to do something with animals. I'm not sure yet. Collecting animals, killing animals, I'm not sure. I want to do something that involves animals. I want to do some type of platformer where the object is like a combat platformer. Sorry, more candy bars. And let's see. Then I have darts, which is going to be a giant dartboard. I built that before. I already know how that's going to work. And then Ring of Survival is what we're about to build. And that's not what it's going to be called. But I already know how I'm going to build it. I have to figure out where. Oh. Over here seems pretty good. Yeah, it'll work. Kind of weapons? Yeah, pretty much everything. Guy Factory 4's got nearly everything except Draconic. I will need a floaty. Now, wrong spot. I'm going to be building a dais. I don't know if anybody knows what I'm talking about. A round dais, a raised platform, a round dais. I'm pretty sure I want to use white marble for the arena like I did it in survival. So I don't want to use white marble again. So I have to figure out what I'm going to use. We do have some guns. We have the Matter Overdrive guns. I have a Let's Play design for those. They're fun. Matter Overdrive. I got plasma shotguns, phaser rifles, snipers, all that kind of stuff. Oh, load that in before it bugs me. You know, I did a lot of work to the back side of this wall that no one's ever going to see. Anyways. They might eventually. I'll probably have more Let's Plays built over there eventually. Okay. I want to be about the same height as that one. Seems close. Floating. That seems a little high. Floating. Floating. That floating. Yeah, hit me with it, man. I'd like to see. All right. All right. What am I going to build this out of? Well, here's the hard part. I have to choose something that involves stairs. I need stairs for the design. So I have to figure out which of these stair blocks. I can't use the mossy Naga stone because I use that for the water temple. I could potentially use mineral stairs. Blue wouldn't be bad. I don't have anything that's blue that I can think of. That's, you know, generally blue. Rainbow blocks is just too ugly. I'm leaning towards crystallized mineral stairs. See what else that comes with. So we got crystal. So we got solid, brick, solid, and brick. Iron crystal. What's that for? That might be what I use. The other option is that I go with the traditional gray stone bricks, which I haven't really used yet. It does not. No X-Mug. I did not mean to do that. I meant to go stairs. Blah, 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 blah. I'm using that already, so I can't use that. The slate. Slate doesn't have a whole lot of options. Yeah, I can't be fire because I can't have anything flammable. Yeah, looks like I'm going to use crystallized mineral. What color goes well with blue? This blue, a light blue. What color would be the good off color for this? I really kind of want to use marble. But I'll end up using marble twice. So frustrating. What's up? M. Jackson Affordable Care. How goes it? Whoops. Good day, good day. Doing a little building. I don't know, brick might work. I might go with just regular brick. I've got a couple options there. I got a slab with that one. I do not add extra mods, no. Specifically for reasons. Because so many people come here for help while playing Sky Factory, I'm very careful to make sure that everything I have is the same thing they'll have if they just add the original pack. I never want to have stuff that people watching my videos might be like, why can't I find that in my Sky Factory 4? So if I can't use it, if it's not in here, I don't use it. All right, so I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I want to go closer that way. Let's go this way. What do I got there? I've got 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 20, 1, 2, 30, 1, 2, 5, 6, 40, 7, 8, 9, 50, 51. That might be big enough. This is actually going to be a bit of a smaller one. This shouldn't take super, super long. Two, 3, 11, 20, 22, 30, 1, 2, 3, 50, 51. Oh, too many. Excellent. What am I doing? It's faster to go. Again, I had a feeling that today's stream would be relatively chill. There wouldn't be a ton of people today. On holidays, we normally don't see a lot of folks because you're out there celebrating with your families, and I appreciate that. So those of you who had a few minutes to hang out with me today, I thank you for that. I appreciate it. You are cool people. I don't care what it said on that restroom stall. You guys are all right. Hey, want to hear a funny joke? Sometimes my wife doesn't realize how hilarious I am, and I have to remind her regularly. We went out to grab some Taco Bell today, and we're driving, and my wife, she's one of these people that always ever gets the same thing. So I know exactly what she wants before we get there. We're going to talk about, like, what do you want? She goes, 2 soft tacos. Like, that it? She goes, yes. But we both know that's not it. She'll say that's it until I get up there, and then she'll always say, oh, give me a Pepsi, no ice. She does it every time. She does not like ice in her drinks. Give me a Pepsi, no ice. And I knew it. So as we're pulling up today, I said, what do you want? I already know what she wants. I already knew. And she goes, just 2 soft tacos. I'm like, I decided to get ahead of it today. I'm going to get ahead of the train. I'm like, and would you like a Pepsi with no ice? And she said, sure, I'm easy. And I said, I know. I read that on the restroom stall. It came out very quick, very naturally, and it earned me a smack. But it also earned me a laugh. And so that's okay. That's what relationships are all about. I was very proud. I immediately came home and told her mother. Her mom's like, that was really good. My wife's like, shut up. Ooh, perfect. Perfecto. So yeah, I tease my wife all the time. Not in like a real hurtful. She knows it. I would never say anything that would hurt her feelings. I know years ago, literally years ago, it had to be 5 or 6 years ago, maybe longer, when we first started dating. I can never remember how long we've been dating. I mean, we were married, but we dated. She was doing one of those Facebook things, you know, like what plant are you? What is your, you know, what historical figure were you? None. I'm me. I'm alive. But, you know, things like that. And she was doing it, and it was something like, what newspaper article about you would it say? Like, what would an article about you say? And she did one, and it was something, I don't know, silly. I don't remember. Nothing super, like, But when she said, here, you do it. And I was like, okay. So I pull up my account and I log on. And it said my name. Nominated World's First Super Genius. And I'm like, see, finally somebody realized. Finally someone understands. She's like, oh, ha, ha. But I have been riding that train ever since. I don't think a week goes by that I'm like, remember, you are married to a super genius. The only one. At least the first. Maybe not the only one now, but I was totally the first. And you got to remember that. Super genius. Which, as we all know, is based on a true story. So there's that, right? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 13, 14. 2 to 3 to 4, 25, middle. Okay. 1, 2. This one's always so much harder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3 to 4, 25, middle. Well, Xmod, the only issue with that, okay, let me rephrase. 2 issues with that. The first issue with that is a 2.5 minute long game wouldn't make a very good stream or make a very good video. Unfortunately, it just would not. Did I line that? No, that's it. So that's the first down. The second downside is Achievement Hunter did that. Achievement Hunter did actually that exact same one where it was the goal was to be the first one to dye all of the different colored sheep. Great episode. Loved it. Very, very good. Right? Yes. Oh, it's okay. It's one of those great minds thinks alike, right? It's a good idea. I mean, they had it too. It's just a good idea. In 14, 15. All right. Is that big enough? Is that big enough? I don't know if that's big enough. If I was to make this a circle, is that big enough for 12 people to move around freely? I always make it bigger if I need to. I need to go bigger than that. Oh, I didn't do this side. That's going to be too long. Let's get rid of 2 of those. That makes it 7. 7. 7. Pizza! I love pizza. Adore pizza. Pizza loves me too. We've been in a deep relationship for many years. Don't tell my wife. What is this one? Show you in just a minute. Not sure if that looks round enough for my taste. Doesn't have to be perfectly round. I'm with it being slightly not. not too bad. A pretty fair size, I think, huh? All right. I think I can work on that. Man, there's a lot of fireworks going off today. We normally don't have a lot of fireworks in my neighborhood. We do have some new neighbors that seem to be very nice. They've been very friendly. Their cat got out. They came over very concerned looking for it. We never did hear if they found it. I'm hoping they did. They were very nice. That dude was humongous. I don't mean like in a fat way. That dude was a walking muscle factory. Like it was impressive. He's in the military, so I'm not completely shocked, but holy shit, was that a big dude. Big dude. But super friendly. Had a very nice handshake. It's important to me. I'm an old person. Having a nice, firm handshake. Respectful. Appreciate it. Okay, that looks good. I feel like I need to extend this by one more. I think that will make it the round I'm looking for. Well, the problem with gathering things is this is in Sky Factory. So there are no wild animals. It's just open space. They only have access to what I build. So a gathering or mining quests, unfortunately, don't work well. And that's something I want to do is a mining quest. That means I have to build a land mass for them to mine into. Not looking forward to that. No, I forgot to light it. Dang it. Hold on. I totally forgot to light it, and I forgot to red lamp it. Ah, tickly nostrils. This is an arena. Yes, it is. You are correct, my friend. I'm building Thunderdome. The object of Thunderdome is that there will be dispensers in the floor that will release monsters upon my pleasure. And last person standing wins. I've built this before and never got to use it, so I'm looking forward to having that opportunity. Oops, clicked on the wrong thing. All right, now dread lamps. Dread lamps will keep animals from spawning. It's good, because I don't want them all over my grass. And now... some in the middle. I overkill. I put way more here than ever need to be, and I understand that. I'm in creative, so there's no reason not to. I knew I was going to do that. That's too funny. That's a lot. Well, that didn't take long. Good Lord. Oh, now it's raining. Can't win for losing. Goodbye. Bear with me a moment, my friends, while I slaughter the world. Should have a sword for this, but... Oh, I'm not going to build an island. I'm going to build a giant cube. One giant cube filled with multiple different materials. That's the hard part. That's the hard part. And then everyone will mine into this, looking for something specific. Not sure what yet. There'll be things worth certain points, I think. And if they bring me in, they can get them to me, you know, without being killed by the other person. They can get them to me if I make it a combat one. I don't know if I'll make it a combat. Then... when they make it to me, they get points for each of the certain things that they find. There's a lot of cool stuff in Sky Factory in the creative menu you can't normally get a hold of that would work cool for things like that. If I hid them in chests and stuff like that. I did build a pretty big frickin' yes. Did build a big pyramid. And I loved every second of it too. I really, really enjoyed the pyramid. It's what inspired me to... I had that idea. It's what inspired me to get this server. All right. Here we are. The problem with the animals are they could very easily despawn while we're filming other ones. I don't like that. Having things that they have to gather that are alive and keeping them to stay there is difficult. Because a server like this will only allow a certain amount of mobs and monsters and animals to spawn at a time. I have spawners specifically over at Headhunter to keep them coming. But even they despawn every time I leave. Thunderdome! No, it's not really a dome. Should I dome it? Could dome it. I also have a concern of maybe... I feel that the one mob I will not use will be creepers, just because I don't want them blowing it up. Now I have to build a wall around this, because I don't want mobs escaping either. Some mobs, like... The goal is, if you die, or if you leave, you're out. So... having mobs like skeleton archers that will walk out and then they have no way to kill them wouldn't make much sense. Like I told you, I built this once before and we play tested it a little, and that became one of our biggest issues. Mobs with ranged abilities just left the circle and shot you, and you couldn't leave to kill them. So, it's I would probably avoid anything that has ranged weapons. But the best part is I get to pull out monsters that most people normally don't get to see. So that will be fun. I'm going to use regular cobblestone walls for this. That is not where that was supposed to be. Sometimes I can't tell if it's fireworks or somebody jamming to really loud music. Neither's accepted. Actually, I don't mind if my neighbors play loud music, as long as it stops at a reasonable hour. We've never really had an issue with that in all the time we've lived here, so... Most people who are having a loud party, it's almost always stopped by midnight, so... It's a pretty decent neighborhood I live in. I mean, decent as in people are nice to each other. Thunderdome! Probably have some type of gate or door here. That allow people to get in. Is that right? Well, that's wrong. Oh! I wonder that one looked weird. I do want to flare this up a bit more. This is a little too blah for me. Wow, that's a lot of fireworks. And I haven't seen a cat in a while, so my cats are probably all hiding under beds. Oh yeah, I just forgot it's raining. Remind me when it's raining, I'll turn that off for you. Are you guys hearing any desktop audio? Oh, there it is. From there, I didn't think it was working, but it just turned out I wasn't making any noises. Da 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 da. Right now I'm just shooting ideas out. Doing a couple design things, seeing what might look good. Let's see. Any good movies coming out here in the near future? Anybody's excited about? I can't. I kind of want to see the Ryan Reynolds. What is it? Yes Guy or Nice Guy or something like that. That one looks pretty good. He's like in a video game, if you know what I'm talking about. That looks pretty good. Marvel? Any specific one? Or just all of them? Because that's okay too. Marvel puts out some good stuff. Zero complaints. Fast and Furious. That's one I could never get into. Not saying you shouldn't like it. Again, not saying it's bad. Just saying it's not one I ever got into. I really liked the first one. I thought the first one was pretty boss. I don't know. It just started to get a little bit crazier and crazier. And it sucks that, sadly, Paul Walker. In a car accident. It's like, that's just insanity. I don't know if I ever saw him in anything else. I think he was in a swimming movie, like a shark or scuba tank movie. I remember hearing about, but I can't remember. I don't think I ever saw it. I want to say he was in a shark movie. Thunderdome. Let's see. Marvel, we got Loki, the series. I also want to see the Loki series. I'm going to wait till it's all out so I can watch it at once. I'm not a patient dude. Okay. So overall, I like the design. Not impressed with all the gray. You know what I mean? I'm not really impressed with all the gray. Black Widow's coming out this year. The Legend of the Ten Rings. I can't remember the guy's name. That one's coming out. What if we were to get a little silly? No, I don't think that's good. Man, look happy today. Work with me, blocks. Now I have another idea. I gotta finish this idea to do the other idea. Yeah, I can hear fireworks quite a bit. Not real happy about it. Just worry about my cats. Buffy hides underneath the bed anytime there's thunder or anything of any kind. Not sure. Say, I'm not sure exactly what I want to do with animals yet. I have a couple basic ideas. I'm unsure. Luckily, I'm not in a hurry. That's the good thing. I mean, I don't have to have all these done before I film. I'm not going to be able to get them all filmed in one segment anyways. Filming all of this stuff is going to take hours, so I understand that I will be just doing it in segments. Which is fine. It'll be hard enough getting enough people to do it. Oh, that didn't work out right. Why not? Not going to line up correctly. Dang it. Okay. Last year for Extra Life Charity, I did a 24-hour straight stream. I'll do it again this year too. That's actually, I liked those ones. Yeah, I do a 24-hour stream each year in December for charity. That would definitely be my longest one. Kind of like that though. Oh no. Oh, I'm just so torn on this. Yep, we raised, what was it, like $1,400 last year for Extra Life? Shooting for 2K this year. The goal, anyways. I will find many new interesting ways to punish myself for your enjoyments. I'm sure Teresa will be pleased. Already thinking of how I might hurt myself. Last year was the one chip challenge. This year, I may have to do the Death Nut challenge. Not looking forward to it, but I don't know what the next step is, right? That doesn't look too shabby. That kind of looks good in the corner, I think. Let's get rid of those two. These two. I kind of like that. Blocks get removed when I'm AFK in my base. Could be Enderman popping in, walking away with your loot. How'd that happen? Or AFK, Enderman show up and just take blocks away with them. Then I could go back and do this on this side like I wanted to. Oh, that was... Teresa, if you're still out there, what do you think of this? She may not be here. She might be eating delicious barbecue chicken right now. I don't know how I feel about it. looks, I don't know, it looks crowded to me. It helps in the corners. Not sure how I feel about it. What if I went like this? All I did was make that taller. That didn't help. There we have Jason's 5th month as a member. I appreciate it. I feel like I'm not sure about the... Ooh, wait a minute. It's coming forward a little bit. I may not like any of this. I may get rid of all of it, but you know, never hurts to try some new things. So then this one. Oh. Hey! It's Blitz! Hey, welcome! Welcome to the membership program. Thank you very much. Well, let me throw this at you. Let's see. Let me pull up the wheel, first of all. Find where the wheel is. I got some new things on here I haven't seen before. Spin wheel. Excellent. First time being a member on a channel. Well, we are happy to have you. And that means we do a spin of the wheel. And if you're not a member of our Discord channel yet, I would recommend Fireball. Excellent. I would recommend hopping in there. You can find a link to it in on my website, Onlydraven.com. Button at the top take you right in. If your name there is different than it is here, please let us know, and we will get you bumped up there as well. And thank you very much for joining. Fireball, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Phew. Phew. Ah. Hit me a little harder today. Yeah, it's too busy. Too much going on. It's not that it ruins so much. I just think there's too many blocks. Clean out these. That is not going to work. Really want to add something else other than the gray, but I don't know what. Let's see. All right. So remember, there are going to be perks for both the membership program here as well as the sub program on Twitch. So we're going to see a little of both pop up there. So either way, you will get cool stuff, I promise. I don't know what to build. Like, I know what I want in the end. I know the mechanics to it. Well, see, the problem is I was trying to stay from white because I'm going to build a great big white Colosseum. And that's one thing I'm worried about, doing too much white. Thought about maybe doing something like this. That looks bad, but like this. Everything. Let's see. A game called... Yes! Yes, I have. Someone asked earlier if I've ever played a first-person shooter. Yes, many of them. I'm horrible. I don't normally play first-person shooters because I'm just not good at them. I do play 7 Days to Die, which sometimes counts as a first-person shooter because it's first-person and you're shooting things. But first-person shooters themselves, competitive, not that good. I'll be honest, Phantom, I have absolutely no idea what those look like. Right now, it's not even as much the shape as much what blocks do I want to use, you know? Really want to stay away from white, but the most diverse blocks are in white. I've already done... Let's do this. Do this. Let's get over to chisel. What have I got in chisel? Comes in multiple cuts. Already used diamonds. Don't have anything there. See. Yep. Used to play Overwatch quite a bit, to be honest with you. It was, again, very bad, but I did play it. Like that. Yeah. I'm starting to think seared bricks is the way to go. It gives me multiple options. It gives me stairs that I need. It gives me slabs. Before anybody says anything, I am aware that there's a changing gadget that would do this easier than I'm doing it, but I like building. So I do use the building gadget sometimes for large range stuff. I do not use the exchange gadget, because I like to build. Sadly, it seems to drive some people crazy, but that will be their cross to bear. Hey, what's up, Blitz? Rocking the Keanu. Good choice. Good choice, the Keanu. Tried to put that one on the Twitch, but it's the only one that size-wise, for some reason, wouldn't fit. Shadow's going to fix that for me. Probably do the outside first. Ah, itchy nose. Well played, Phantom. Well played. Respect that. Respect it greatly. What? Change out the bottom of that one. Bottom of that one. I'm going to use the building gadget some. It'll be okay. Ah, itchy noses, man. Oh, I forgot you can't use any of the gadgets on seared bricks. Even if I wanted to use the exchange gadget, I forgot that it's not, seared bricks are not compatible with any of the gadgets. Aha! Had forgotten that part. Oops. A little crazy with the cheese whiz there. Everybody needs to calm down a little bit, I think. A little funky monkey. Overwatch, but it's Minecraft. Interesting. Yeah, I enjoyed Overwatch somewhat. Then I got tired of people yelling at me, so I stopped playing. And I don't do a lot of games that would be considered competitive. I had the same issue with PUBG. I played PUBG for a long time. It was playing PUBG that I got my affiliate on Twitch. That and 7 Days to Die. That was the first time, on Twitch is the first time I ran a going nomad mode in 7 Days to Die, which was can't have a vehicle, can't build a base, can't sleep in the same place twice. You can only keep what you can carry. So every night I'd have to find a different building and shore it up. Try to survive the night. Spend the whole night tearing the building apart for supplies. The next morning I could leave and travel on, try to find more stuff. Change your priorities in games like that when you're like, well, I can only carry so much stuff. What am I taking? Anvil, things like that are useless. Unless I come across, I'm working smeltery already. Yeah, I won't be playing Fortnite. Fortnite was horrible. I tried Fortnite a few times because the guys I played PUBG with wanted to try it. And it was horrible. If there wasn't this stupid crafting stuff in it, it might be adequate. But the building walls and ramps and stuff was just atrocious. Not my jam. I was playing it and I'm like, wow, this game would be great if I was 7. But I am not. I'm going to move on. This just didn't do it for me. It was a little on the crafty stuff. Just did not make sense to me. From a guy who lives in a crafting game, right? All right, Xmod. This is going to take longer than I thought because I forgot that I don't have the building done. Hell, PUBG, I like the mechanics behind it. I just wasn't any good. And then it just became so rife with cheating and hacking. That always ruins a game for me. Again, anytime something's competitive, it will bring out the worst of people. So. I don't play a lot of competitive games. I mean, Fall Guys is the closest I get, and people can be minor turds in that one, but, you're limited on what you can do. And I'll give them points for staying on top of the hacking thing. They, every time something like that comes out, they usually have it fixed pretty quickly. Wait a minute. I should use a different design for that. That or that would look better. That looks a little better. I like that. Breaks up the brick look. People enjoy it. I mean, I got nothing against people enjoying the game. It just wasn't for me. As long as you're having fun, right? That's all that matters. Still not sure what I'm going to do at the top here, so I'm not placing any of those bricks. I'll still have to build a place for spawning. place to put beds and stuff. I still have to build the mechanics of the actual mobs. I have to build a throne that I can look down upon them while they battle for my pleasure. You know, all the important things in a game. Maybe I'm just thinking too big here. Maybe I'm just going silly with my mind. Maybe I should go back to basics. Trying to overcomplicate something that doesn't need overcomplicated. Go with what you know. Don't summon me, I'm already here. Whoops. Again, as a brief reminder, for those of you who may not be aware, I am, the channel here, of course, is staying open and active. I'm going to be putting all the same videos on here that I always do, but after tomorrow, a large part of the streams on the channel will be moving more to my Twitch. I'm still going to have members-only streams over here. I'm still going to be streaming Merge Worlds over here, so all that stuff's staying the same. But so a lot of the basic streams are going to be, the standard stuff, are going to be over on the Twitch channel now. Oops. You're not a follower of the Twitch channel. It is Onlydraven Gaming. All one word, no space, no underscore. All right. That's a little better. Feel better about that. Thunderdome. Why am I making the switch? That's a good question. I've actually been talking about this all day so far. Number one, people have been asking me to do it for a while. A lot of people who prefer to watch streaming on Twitch. Number two reason is the channel here is growing really well, and it has been for a while. I stepped back from my regular job and went part-time so I could do this full-time this past March. And even though I have multiplied the amount I stream by 5 times, while the channel continues to grow, the streaming does not. In fact, in many ways, I have less people watching streams and reacting to streams now than I did before. So I'm still going to be putting out all the same tutorials. I'm putting my videos out here, my gameplays, all that kind of stuff. But I think that moving to Twitch for the streaming side of what I'm doing is going to offer a lot of benefits. Number one, of course, financially, I'm already an affiliate there. I've had affiliate unlocked for 3 years. I've just not used it. So I can step right into doing that. Number two, a lot of the stuff I use, like Streamlabs and some of the things I'd like to use on streams, are built to work with Twitch. They just don't work with YouTube. So moving that stuff over there is going to give me access to a lot of really cool tools and apps and abilities that I don't have here. It's also going to give me the opportunity to get a whole nother audience on there as well, which is also helpful. So that's a big part of it. And I think it'd be something fun. Again, a lot of people have asked for it before because a lot of people have said, hey, I don't have money to donate, but if you're on Twitch, I've got my free Twitch Prime. I've got bits and stuff that I can get from watching commercials. I could donate, things of that nature. So I said, okay. So I've had a lot of requests for that in the last couple of weeks as well. So I was like, that'd be a good time. Let's see. Are you religious? I am not. Why do you have so many unloyal subs? Now, that's an odd question. Not sure what you mean by that. All right, so that's the basic design I want. I'm okay with that. It's not super fancy, but it doesn't need to be. I may still look to adding something else a little bit later. I haven't decided yet. for the basics, this will work. I do want to build a wall around this outside, though. Some of those. This, the gadget does work. But yeah, so I think, see, oh, well, well, you know, again, with to be honest, the vast majority of people who sub to this channel sub for the tutorials. You know what I mean? This was never originally a streaming channel. And I had actually almost 2,000 subs before I ever started streaming. Most people come here for the tutorials, and they sub so that they can have access and have more tutorials as they come out. So YouTube, while getting better, still is just not huge for streaming yet. And that's not what people come to the channel to see. So, I mean, we have people who pop in all the time, but like, oh, hey, huge fan of your stuff. Thanks for all the tutorials. And then they go away. And that's fine. There's nothing wrong. I appreciate them coming by and saying so. But they're not here for streaming. They're here for the tutorials. 45 subs, but less than 20 now. And that's the thing. The amount of people who watch streams here is lower. So Twitch will give me an opportunity to potentially grow that. And if it doesn't work, I can always come right back, right? Like, I mean, I'm not giving up on the channel. I'm still going to be doing a ton of stuff over here. This is still 90% of what I do. Making this into a business, 90% of it is this, the tutorials and the videos and all that stuff. Let's see. What else we got here? Will there be a Sky Factory 5? So, the creator, Darkosto, who is doing it, he is currently remastering Sky Factory 1, modernizing it and putting it back out. In fact, on his streams, you can see him working on that sometimes. So right now, before we see a 5, I believe he's remastering the older ones and re-putting those back out, which again, totally cool with that. I never got to play Sky Factory 1 or 2, or 2.5, so if I have the chance to do that, I'm happy. So I think that that will be very cool. As for 5, I'd like to say we'll get one eventually, but I'm in no rush. And I've made, almost 3 years out of Sky Factory 4, and I still keep finding new stuff to do. But, you know, that be me. But I think we'll see one eventually. Unless he just does something completely different, which will probably still be awesome. The dude puts a pack out, I'm going to play with it. Like, I'm a huge fan. So. But yeah, so that's, again, part of the reason why I'm bumping over there to Twitch. So hopefully some of you will enjoy the streams enough that maybe you'll come on over there with me. The streaming schedule is still going to be exactly the same. Nothing different in that regard. I'm still going to be doing mostly the same stuff. Being on Twitch will give me the ability to dabble in a couple of other games. Maybe a little more often. Here, I've learned that on YouTube, if I'm not streaming Sky Factory, people aren't watching. When I'm streaming Sky Factory, sometimes people aren't watching. But Sky Factory, by far, has always been more views than anything else I do. Which I'm fine with, because I love to play it. But sometimes, it's nice to do something different. Alright, so we got a little corner thing. Downloaded map. I thought about that. I'm also going to probably do that over here. Make that a perk thing as well, maybe. I'm not sure. Release all these gameplays where people can play them with their own friends. I think that could be a cool thing for people. But yeah, I make the worlds available. I got no problem with that. What else? Fuse cable from yesterday. Oh, hey, Cody. What's up? Fuse cable. I remember you. Oh, do I jump into that? Yes, I use CurseForge for everything. Yeah, I don't think we'll see a 5 anytime soon. But again, I'll take a Sky Factory 1. To me, that's still a new Sky Factory. I've never played. All right, so I have the basics. I still want to add more stuff around here. Like I said, I still have to build a throne so that people can fight for my pleasure. This side here, I think, is where I'm going to build the throne. So for the throne, I'm going to extend it off a little bit. Still going to use stone bricks for the outside. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to extend this out a little bit on this side. So that way I have some more options. That should be centered. It's not. That's the middle. 3, 4, 5. Do. I've built thrones before. I will probably use the same design I always use. How to make a bone sapling. I got you. Check this out. Bone sapling. Where's it go? Bone. Redstone. Bone sapling. Okay. All you need is a petrified sapling and surround it with bone meal. That's it. Just surround it with bone meal. So take a petrified, surround it with bone meal. Bone meal you can get from jumping up and down on dirt in a crushing tub. So put dirt in a crushing tub, jump on that, you'll get bone meal. When you have 8 of them, just surround your petrified. No, bone meal's pretty easy. Like I said, just put dirt in a crushing tub and jump up and down on it. That'll give you bone meal. Yeah, you're very welcome, Coding. Happy to help out. I love that. And that's part of my favorite. That's probably my favorite part about all this stuff. You know what? There's another thing I haven't mentioned yet, but I probably should. Being on Twitch also may potentially open up a few other avenues to grow the channel, such as potentially working with other like-minded, like-sized channels. You know what I mean? The chance to do some things, be invited in or participate in some of the stuff that some other Twitch streamers do, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Most big streamers are Twitch streamers, right? You know, so there's a few for YouTube and other stuff, but the vast majority of them are Twitch streamers. So having the opportunity to find people of like mind, like size, with the same type of goals might be a little bit easier and allow me to, because that's a big part of all this, right? Making all this work is networking and finding people to do that with. Yeah, so that's another thing I thought I'd mention. That's almost vein mined that and then realized I'd have wiped out my whole world. Let's see. I'm done. I've done this month. Oh yeah, that's it. No worries about it. Take space. You take time to get. Sometimes you do the complicated stuff so much that it's hard to remember the easy things. You know, happens to me all. I was just saying yesterday or the other day when I streamed. I said I can't tell you how often I don't know how to do something, so I go and I Google a tutorial on how to do it and find my tutorial. Like, I don't even remember that I did a tutorial on it, and I can't remember how it works. But sure enough, there's my tutorial telling me how to do it, and I got to watch my own tutorial. That happened the other day, too, when I was trying to move a gravitational anomaly. I couldn't remember for the life of me. I had to pull it up on stream and watch my own tutorial. I just hadn't done it in forever. That'll be behind my throne. Let's see. Can you look at Flux Controller? Flux Controller. All right, I've got it. What are we looking at? I'll set it down while I'm waiting for you to tell me. All right. Flux Controller does not look like this. Stone Block, I did a series in Stone Block as well, and it was fun. The only problem with Stone Block is a lot of the stuff in there I'd already done in Sky Factory 3 and 4. So there wasn't as much stuff that was new. Had I done Stone Block first, I might have even preferred it, because there's a lot of fun stuff in there. The network, so you choose a network, you hit plus and then create one. Make sure you turn, if you're playing by yourself, take off encrypted. You don't need it. It's not needed on a solo game. And then you just create that, boop, and then you have a network that you can flux off of. Favorite YouTubers? That's hard for me because I don't have a ton of people that I watch on YouTube. Most of my stuff I watch some. Let me take that back. So if I watch YouTubers, I really like Taliesin and Evitel, who do updates and commentary on World of Warcraft. I played WoW for many, many years, and while I kind of fell out of it, I still like to keep up with the lore. And he is a hilarious dude. She is too. They're just a great couple. So Taliesin and Evitel are probably, when I first started doing this, I was like, wow, that's someone I'd like to be like, channel-wise. They're just so good. They're such nice people and they're wholesome. I like that. Positivity. YouTubers. See, I'm a huge Rooster Teeth fan. 99% of my downtime is watching Rooster Teeth. Achievement Hunter, Funhouse, I watch all their stuff. What up, Van Dyke? Good day. Never seen Sundee. People ask about him all the time, but I've never seen Sundee. I don't know anything about him. Sounds like a nice guy. He's very popular from the sounds of it, but I don't know the first thing about him other than he plays Minecraft and he's a dude. Oh, wait. Probably. So, this is going to be much taller. I'm going to build an under area because I need to build the mechanics for in here. Do you like dinosaurs? Yes. Never met one, so I don't jump the gun. They could be a jerk. I don't met a dinosaur. That middle? No, that's middle. That's middle. I want to do one here. Two. It. Oh, wrong one. Oh, man, I got rid of it. Realized I got rid of my seared brick. What did I grab? A heater? That's not what I want. Seared brick. There it is. Kill me, I have the wrong block in there. It's going to drive me crazy. Yes, that's right. That's right. That's right. That's wrong. That's right. Yes. See, I think it's too close. We're going to have to do that one. Sunday is my childhood, however, I think I'll learn more towards a younger audience at this point. I think probably in many ways I am as well, Definitely, I say it's interesting when I see the demographics for my channel because I get to see that stuff through you, and it's interesting to see what my demographics are. I skew drastically male from 18 to 27. 6. How far do I want to go from the middle? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. 1, 2. And all right, there we go. Got that. 4 a.m. there. It's 11 p.m. here. Do. That should be 9. It is. So the goal here is I'm going to have spawn eggs inside of these that I will control with a remote lever. I will be releasing mobs that they will have to fight. Last one standing. in the Thunderdome wins. Why is there obsidian down there? Oh, right, because that's the flare locking. Let's see. When I was first, I wanted to be a lawyer because I wanted to be wealthy. Then I wanted to be a marine biologist because I love the ocean, but then realized I'd never see my family. Then I wanted to be a film writer or director. I've always wanted to write stories. Then I realized I'm not a good writer, I'm a good storyteller. I can come up with ideas, and I can tell a good story, but I can't make it sound good on paper. And so that has been my downfall. Fine. Frankly, I have no clue what this is. You're fine. So what we're doing right now is I'm in a personal server that only I have access to. I'm creating games and Let's Plays that I will eventually invite people in to come play, that I will film and release as videos. So this server right now, again, I'm the only one who has access to it. I'm building different challenges and things. And I'm trying to get a bunch of them done because they're all designed to be for 12 people. And getting 12 people together that all have microphones and that all have a good enough internet, I don't know, to not consistently lag and such, and who are not turds, is not going to be easy to find. So when I finally do get that group, I want to film a bunch of these at once so I can edit them and release them over time. All right, so now I've got that. All I got to do is put levers on the bottom and I'm good. And then I got to sync remotes to them, but you know, there's that. All right, I'm going to need a chest over here. Bad at PvP. This one here won't be PvP. This will be PvE. They're not fighting each other. They're fighting all the mobs I'm throwing at them. So yeah, they won't have to fight each other in this. That's not the goal. It's to stay alive. I'll be throwing in the things that are fun. It was actually during the building of this that we discovered the oops, did I get that? The animals, the hideous animals. The science project's gone wrong. I was looking for monsters to put in here and came across those, and we loved them. It should be a lot of fun. I'm hoping, anyways. Hopefully people will enjoy it. And hopefully people will enjoy watching it. And that's the thing. That's another thing I want to mention. You know, it's like, just to show, again, even though I'm talking about moving my streaming over to Twitch, right? I mean, all this will be purely for YouTube. None of this will show up on Twitch. Because I'm not streaming this. This is purely going to be filmed off camera. Because I want to edit it. I don't want anybody to know who wins ahead of time, right? That one's got one. There's one. So it should be, again, there's a lot of content that'll be coming forward. I've had people asking for more edited content. Let's see. When the time comes, I'll be reaching out to folks. I will be starting with people who are members here, and I guess subs on Twitch. I'll be reaching out to the folks there first. It's just an added perk. I'll give them first stab at it. But I'm, again, finding people who can meet that criteria. And internet that's not going to cause them to constantly lag out and disconnect. No webcams needed. I'm not using face cams, but I do want you to have audio. What else? What was the other one? Able to play for the time period that I need, which is probably going to take at least 4 hours, I would say. And we probably won't get half of these done. So there's that. So there's that, and I'll be reaching out to folks for that. You ever considered coding to make a story game? You know, I've considered. That's why I do my Merge World story on here because I get to stream it. I can tell a story well. Never look turns out the same on paper. Hey, excellent. We are happy to have you, Coding. And again, I should say, if you would like to continue hanging out with me on streams after tomorrow, I'll be streaming on Twitch. My Twitch channel is Onlydraven Gaming. All one word, no space, no underscore. Onlydraven Gaming. It would be awesome if you'd give me a follow over on Twitch. My streaming schedule there will be the same as it was here. And I would love to have you guys come over and hang out with me like we're hanging out now, right? Still going to be mostly this. Can you repeat? Sorry, I got distracted. Oh, so I'm going to be reaching out to members and I guess people who actually subscribers at Twitch first. Pull some of those folks in, give them first shot. And then, again, it doesn't sound like, oh, you've got 100 people. That should be easy. It's not easy to find 12 people who can meet the requirements I need and be available for 4 hours. Because I'm sure when I'm going to be doing this is going to be in the middle of the night for some people, right? So there's that. But there's a couple people in particular that I know are going to be involved already. Of course, I'm going to start off by going to the moderators because those people I already know have all those things if they're available, if they're interested, of course. Yeah, well, that's the thing. It's like, yeah, I never used it much either. Here I am yapping. I'm not doing any work here. Probably like, Draven, you bastard. Get to work. We came to watch you build, not talk. Let me drop one of my special chests. Put up. That back in here, I won't lose it. And now I need 8 million remotes. Actually, I need 9, but that's okay. Guess how many slots I have in my inventory? Ha ha! Exactly 9. Almost like I knew this was going to happen. Where's my auto remote? There it is. 1 for you, 1 for you, 1 for you. Oh, wait. Almost forgot something. Gonna need an anvil down first. Where's my anvil? Anvil. There we are. That. Go back to remote. Whoop. Remote. Do 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 do. All right. So here's my plan. First of all, I'll put this away. Something Draven. That's a weird plan. Trust me on this. I know what I'm doing. Now I'm going to choose a block. That block is going to be lapis. It's the first block I saw. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go in here. I'm going to connect a remote. Then I'm going to put a lapis underneath of it. That lets me know where they are. Also, make sure I don't connect 2 remotes to the same dang one, because I've done that before. You'll notice Draven, very professional at failure. All right, see, I've done this one now. It's plugged. I go to number 2. Here. Done. Excellent. Number 3. I don't care which one's which. That doesn't really matter. I want to make sure I have 9 remotes. All right, that's 3. Go to number 4. Where's one? Here's one. Excellent. Number 5. Here's one. Pick it up. Here's number 6. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. 8. I'll go put these away. Then I'll come back and do the 9th one. Ah, rain. Oh, what's there? Did you see our DM about the mob farm? Yes. Yes, I did, sir. Yes, I did. How goes it, Paul? So, Paul, sir, you were not here for some of the conversation we had earlier, so I'd like to touch upon that. You'll bear with me. I know, folks, you just heard this a couple minutes ago, but I want to throw it at Paul. Hang on a second. So what, I'm streaming here tomorrow as well as today. Obviously, I'm here. But starting Wednesday, Paul, I'm going to be moving my streams over to Twitch. I'm kind of talking about it off and on all day with everybody. There is a bunch of reasons why. I'm still going to be over here on YouTube. I'm obviously not removing the channel. This is my job now. But Merge Worlds is still going to be over here. The member streams are going to be over here. All my tutorials and my videos, those are coming out here. what this will do will give me, oh, bye Raptor. This will give me a lot of tools and opportunities that I don't currently have on YouTube, while still being able to take those streams and such. Oh, Night Coding, thanks for coming by. Take those streams and such, and I can then record them and release them on YouTube anyway. So, I mean, they can still be here after the fact. But I have been letting everybody know that today. My streaming schedule is still going to stay the same. Nothing is going to change there. But I did want to, I'm giving everybody a bit of heads up on that. I'm going to make a little video probably tomorrow and put that up on the channel, letting folks know. But I've been trying to I've been saying it over and over again today as people have been coming in and out so that everybody knows. So there's that. Okay, here's number 9. I need that. Number 9. All right. Whoa. Oh, yeah, they're named. Okay. Oh, I need one. There it is. We'll get the last one. Hey, thank you, Spice Sauce, for the follow on Twitch. Now, the Twitch channel is Onlydraven Gaming, all one word. No spaces, no underscores, just regular. So, you know, there's that. But again, I'm still going to be doing all this done stuff over here. I'm going to make sure that all the perks that come with memberships, none of that goes anywhere. Still going to be doing all that. I'm probably going to pick one night a week and stream on YouTube anyways. We'll see how that goes. Exactly what night, I mean, you know. Number 9. Okay. All of those are done. So the mechanisms are set. That was you. I appreciate that, Blitz. Thank you. But yeah, like I said, it's going to give me a lot of opportunities. And also give me access to a lot of programs and stuff that I just don't have here, you know? And as I'm saying, you know, in March, I stepped back from my regular job and went part-time, made this my full-time gig. And while the channels continued to grow and we're getting higher subs, a lot of people didn't mention it, we're at 14.5 at this point. That's going on. All that stuff's happening. The streaming side of the channel has actually gotten less active. So Twitch may be a way for me to boost that side up while still being able to provide all the same content I do over here. Plus, Twitch is a lot better integrated for charity work. That's another huge thing for me. You know, last stream we had for the animal charity, I had to do it under a Facebook fundraiser, which I couldn't link to anything. So people paid, a lot of people donated via Super Chat, Super Sticker. Then I had to take that and I had to redonate it. A lot of steps, but with Twitch, it would be super, super easy. Oh, yeah, no, 100%, 100%, Paul. Yeah, I would still put them on Twitch. The only thing with Twitch's rules state when you're an affiliate that you can't release any content on any other platform for 24 hours after it's been on Twitch. So if I stream on Twitch, I have to wait 24 hours before I can put it anywhere. If it wasn't for that, I'd just stream on both at the same time. That's a Twitch rule. It's a stupid rule, and the main reason I haven't done Twitch all this time is that. But no, I'm definitely going to upload them on here, and I may even go through and edit them a little bit and get rid of, like when I run to the bathroom or go give my cats treats, get rid of the 5-10 minutes you guys are sitting there and I'm not doing anything. Maybe do a little bit of editing work on there and make it a little bit more fun for you guys. So so you're not watching the boring fluff. But yeah, most of it's going to be the same thing. So no, totally understandable, Paul. Like I said, nothing's going to change. Still going to put all my content up on here. It just means that it'll probably pop up on YouTube the day after I stream it moving forward. You know, 24 to 48 hours, I'll just post it up. The only problem with it, you know, again, with a stream that's 3 to 5 hours long, it'll take 3 to 5 hours to upload. But I can do that while I'm doing the other job that you all know I hate. So yes, you know, there's that stuff going on. But yeah, with that's the thing. I definitely want to make sure, you know, that everybody's still getting the fun content and everything that they want. So we will do that. Every day, Turtle. Every day. Oh my goodness. So yes, no, I appreciate that. So I mean, even since I've just been talking about it today, we could do a quick refresh over there real quick. I've had 7 new followers and I got my first 2 subscribers ever on Twitch. So I definitely appreciate that. People have been, so far, everybody's been pretty awesome about the plan. I think people realize it's going to help us. It's going to give me a lot of tools that I don't have now that I can make my streams better. So I'm excited about that. I also did put that little ticker at the top of the screen. I did not realize I could have done that earlier, but that's an awesome way for me to show off people who've donated and such, and that is very cool. So I definitely want to make sure everybody gets credit and acknowledgement for all the awesome charity that they do. So thank you all for that. Let's look at what monsters we want to put in here. So right off the bat, I feel like the one in the middle is the special one, right? I don't know what number that is. Probably should have figured that out beforehand. Crap. I don't know which one that is. I need a test. I need a pig. A pig would be perfect. Give me your stack of pigs. I'm going to put the pig in here. Then I'm going to go get my remotes and see which one shoots out a pig. I don't even care if they're in the right order. That doesn't matter. Okay. Pig. 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 Oh, it's going to be the last one. Where's my pig? There he is. There's pig. Number 2. Okay. Number 2. Got to remember that. Let me put the rest away. I'm going to change the name on this one. Dome Bosses. Excellent. I'm going to go take care of that pig. Where'd that pig go? Come here, you bacon. You did not survive Thunderdome. Let's see. I can do that for you, Xmod. Give me 1 second. I've got it pulled up. Well, as soon as it lets me copy. Here we go. Streamlabs, it's true. Streamlabs is way better. And I forgot when I was talking about it earlier, or when I was mentioning it to begin with, Achievement Hunter did an awesome thing. There's a mod app thing you can connect to Minecraft that when people donate, it makes something happen in the game. Somebody donates $5, 100 creepers spawn. So it's things to make my life... Oh. Thank you, Nate the Frogman, for that Twitch follow. I appreciate that. But yes, I could do things like that for charities and such. Imagine doing Extra Life, where it's like, hey, for the next 3 hours, if you donate $5, this happens. $10, this happens. Consecutively worse or funny things. Some might be funny. Some might be positive. Might be like, hey, we'll give them some diamonds or something like that. Exactly, Turtle. Yeah, so things like that. I tried to do that with YouTube. None of them work with YouTube. Not a single damn one worked with YouTube. Crowd control is the one that I was looking at. That's exactly correct. So having that option, I think would really... Because a lot of people want to... I've had people who donate, but don't want me to drink. You know what I mean? They don't want me to do shots. And on things like Extra Life, where I'm streaming for 24 hours, I can't... We made $1,400 last year. There's no way I can do 140 shots. I will die. So having other ways and reasons for people. Last year we had a really good response for people donating to make me eat all the nasty food combinations. Probably going to bring some stuff like that back again. You know. And I'm thinking this year, the big goal's 2,000. I think 2,000 is going to be the Death Nut Challenge. I think that's going to be the big one this year. You know, I try to do a spicy one to melt my face off every other day, every other year. Get them pigs out of here. All right, let's look for some boss moms. Let's find out what we're going to put down for bosses. Okay, I don't need any of those. Those are wimpy things. I need to get down to the good stuff. We got Shulkers. Nah, that's not impressive. Guardian. No, I don't. We'll grab some evokers. Let's see what those are like. Skeleton Horse. A Vex. I don't remember what a Vex... Oh, I remember what a Vex is. Those suck. I don't remember what a Vindicator is. Wolf. Zombie. Zombie Horse. I don't remember. Villager. Bouncy Creepers. Those are just annoying. Blizz. Blitz. Basalt. System Glitch. I'm going to avoid anything that flies because I don't. Again, you're not supposed to leave the thing here. Did you look up? No, I've still been streaming the whole time. I was going to look at it tonight after the stream. Failed pigs. Oh, I love this. Again, this is where we first discovered the failed creatures. Mutant scientists. Let's pull some of those out. What do we got here? Wild boar. That's not very good. Wild deer. Ooh, what's this? Oh, swarm spiders. Naga just will destroy the world. I can't do that. Skeleton druid is a rogue. There's a ranged creature. Hedge spider. Spawn hide. No, that's a hydra. What the hell am I thinking? Wait a minute. Twilight wraith. Twilight. Okay. Penguin. Questing ram. Kobolds. Death Tome, Minotaurs. I'll definitely get some Minotaurs. And Minnow Shroom will destroy things. The Max Scientist doesn't do anything? Oh. Well, that's disappointing. Okay. I'll have Pinch Beetles and stuff like that, but those are going to be in the regular one. And right now I'm looking for Boss. Oh, King Spiders. Yeah, let's grab some of those. Those are good. Carmonite Gaslings. No, they fly. Tower Wood Borer. I don't know what that is. We'll take a look at that. Urghast. Yeah, that would be easy. Let's throw some Urghast. Yeti. No. Alpha Yeti. Regular Yetis, maybe. Grab some regular Yetis. Stable core ice. Unstable ice. Brave Cave Trolls. Let's see what those are. Giant Miner. I could put some of the Giants in there. That'd be kind of funny. The Giant Dravens. Let's see if there's anything better in here. What's that? What that is... Slime, resource home, feral ghoul. That might be it. Immune science is the one that attacks you. Oh, okay. Well, that's what I'm thinking. Having a bunch of little things come up, and as they start to wear down, I'd throw out a big one because it's going to be 12 people in here, right? That's 12 people fighting the monsters. So I'm going to have to throw out a decent amount. I mean, granted, I'm only going to give him stone swords and probably no armor. But I'm going to... I haven't decided what I'm going to give him for gear yet. That depends on how hard we make it. Okay, so what's that? Does he teleport? I know he shoots the grippy tooth things from the ground. But does he teleport around? I can't have bosses that'll leave the circle. Because they can't leave the circle. And if they're out here, there's no way for them to kill them. So I need to know if this guy... disappears or not. He spawns Vexes. Those things fly, but they come at you. They don't go away and shoot you. As long as they stay in range and hit you and you can hit them, I'm okay with that. I just don't want things that are going to... Like, even a skeleton archer will potentially leave and stand here and shoot you, and there's nothing you can do because I'm not giving them ranged weapons. So as long as he doesn't teleport, I'm okay with it. I'm okay with that. All right, then. Evoker's good. All right, let's see what this guy is. Vindicator. What does this guy do? Is this the guy with the toothy grips that can come out of the ground? You know what I'm talking about? There's a guy that shoots toothy grips. Sir, do you shoot toothy grips? Tell me. Tell me what you know. Tell me what you know. Sorry. I was having words with this guy. He teleport... Okay. Let's see. Go through blocks. Also, they drop something that makes you not die. Oh. I know. I'll put down some item collectors that'll grab anything that hits the ground so they don't get any extra loot. That's a good idea, Turtle. I'm glad you mentioned that. That will actually be very good. This guy's melee? Is he hard to kill? Doesn't have a lot of life. The Evoker does the crocodile thing. Okay, so I like the Evoker. This guy's a maybe. He might be... See, this guy's not hard. I could put him in some of the regular ones. This is supposed to be the hard guys. That was the Evoker. Okay, let's see. King Spider. It dawns on me, I'm going to need a ceiling. Dang it. Hey, PJW326, thank you for the follow on Twitch. I appreciate it. I appreciate you guys are being all cool with that. Like, I was a little concerned everybody was going to be like, oh, you turd, we're not leaving. So, you know, I appreciate that. Do the mutant scientist. I thought you said that those weren't good. I thought somebody said that those weren't scary. Mad scientist. Mad scientist. Okay, I'll put some mad scientists in there. I'm good with that. All right, so king spiders I like. But it dawns on me I'm going to have to put something over top of this of a ceiling type. That I have an idea for. What channel did you put your Twitch in on Discord? I don't think I have yet, now that I mention it. You mention it. I probably should put that somewhere on there. There's a link to it on my website. If you go to onlydraven.com, there's a button at the top that says socials. It's a link to every social account I have, including my new Twitch. I updated that yesterday. I didn't... Wait a minute. Oh, I didn't know there was a difference. Thank you, Turtle. That helps. I didn't see that. I hate that you can't search for these. It makes me so mad. And they're not even alphabetized. Place alts, pink failed cow. I love it. There's mad scientist. There's, okay, mutant scientist. What's he look like? Yeah, that's the guy I was looking for. I love that guy. He's the guy that makes all my... Oh, he's got a ton of life, too. Oh, that's excellent. This guy does not care at all. Hey, Liam Shuet, 8. Gosh, Alexa. Yeah, I do need to put it in the Discord. I will probably put that up tonight. Again, I'm going to be filming a little video tomorrow telling it. Stop talking, Alexa. Yeah, I liked him. I liked him. So we got that. The King Spider. The Armored Giants aren't that hard to kill. They're nice and big, and they're big old Dravens, and I think that's cool. Do they have a lot of life? No, they don't do any damage, though. They're just funny. I think I'll put some of these in the regular one. They got a lot of life, but they don't do crap for damage. So I'm going to put a stack of the Armored Giants over here and the unarmored Giants over here. Just for fun. Just for something to smack around. All right, what's this? Cave Troll. Are you hard to kill, sir? You got a few hits on you. Do they do damage? I don't know if they do damage. That might be all right. Let's see what we got here. Wait a minute. What would I just put in there? Vindicator. We already said we didn't like them. Now I'm running out of room. Cave Troll. What's this? What do I got here? Yetis. These guys are great because they'll pick you up and throw you. They could throw someone out of the ring. I like that. I like that. What is this giant sword doing here? Give me this. The last thing I want is one of these guys whipping out a giant sword. So yes, that would be good. Yetis will throw them out. What is this? I don't know what this is. What? You're not scary. Come here. That was not going to help me. I have remotes to do it. I have an auto remote because I don't need anything. I'm just going to be sitting on a throne I'm going to build right here. So I can have the 9 remotes and just bounce between them and knock them out. That way I'm putting them out when I want them. You know what I mean? Like, I don't, if there's too much stuff out there and people are dropping left and right, I need to give them a chance to catch up. If they're killing them too easy, I can drastically increase it. Redstone clock's a little bit too much randomized for my flavor. I want to make sure that I'm making it challenging. Okay, so I don't have enough bosses. That sucks. What other bosses are there? Okay, well, we'll think on that. We'll think on that. So I've got a few, though. And I understand there's a lot of them in here, but I'd rather have a nice selection. Let me do something here. I need to clean out some of this stuff. My inventory. Oh, I forgot. I got too much trash in my inventory. I've been trying to be better about hanging on to stuff I actually need in here so I can stop searching for it. But I also have been getting a lot of stuff I don't need. Like a building gadget, keeping a chest, these things. I'm going to figure out a game out for that bullseye target. I'm just trying to figure out how to make it work best. My Twitch isn't there. Right? I wonder if everybody's misspelling it. There's the link for you, sir. I think a lot of people misspell Onlydraven. It's very possible. But if so, that's okay. I'll just have to... It was you, Paul! Hey! Different names everywhere. That makes sense, too. That looked familiar. I was like, we had to talk about it somewhere. You're fine, Xmod. We're good. All right, so I have to build a ceiling on this. That was unexpected. If I build a glass ceiling... Thank you very much, Xmod. I appreciate that. Thank God you told me, Turtle. Sorry, I had some sneezes there. Okay. Right, gotcha. If I put glass up here, will sunlight go through glass and still kill mobs? I don't remember. Oh, that tickled my nostrils. Okay, so that's the middle. All right. I don't remember. Yeah, I tried to get just Onlydraven and it didn't work, you know? All right, what have I got for glass that won't let light through? Black stained glass? Does that maybe do it? I wonder if any of the witherproof or blast-proof glass would eliminate light. Let's test it. Hey, Colonel. What's up, my man? Part of my inspiration right there. All right, so I need to time set day. Then I type it. Time set day. Then I need an egg of a monster. Where's a zombie villager? That'll work. Still too, it's not bright enough yet. So Colonel, I've been going over this multiple times today, and hopefully it's not too much of a broken record for everybody. Hello, Liam. Tomorrow I'll be streaming here, but after tomorrow, the majority of my streams will be moving to my Twitch channel. Still gonna have Merged Worlds here. The members only stream will be here, and probably one other night a week. I haven't picked which one yet, but the majority of my streams are going to be moving over to my Twitch channel, Onlydraven Gaming. All the stuff that are perks here, I'm still going to back up. It's still going to happen. People who are members are still getting all the same stuff. Like I said, the one thing I'm going to be doing is moving over to Twitch. So anyone who might be interested, my Twitch channel is now Onlydraven Gaming. It's in the chat, a link just a little ways up there. All one word, no spaces. Okay, that glass did not protect him. I do have a Discord, yes. If you go to my website, onlydraven.com, you will see a link right at the top, near the top of the homepage. Bring you right in. We'd love to have you. Sure, Colonel. That's one thing I was talking about earlier, that being on Twitch will give me more opportunities to work with like-minded, like-sized people that are looking for things. The link to my stream, that'd be awesome. Yes, I'll go ahead and post it there as well. I've got it already copied, so I can just paste it real easy here. But yes, I will put that there as well. Dark witherproof. Yeah, I think that thinking that I won't be able to do glass, and that's okay. I don't have to do glass. I can do something else. Give them umbrellas. So what I think I might do is a circle of seared stone, the same size as I have down there, and then put something around it that decorates it. You know what I mean? Not sure what yet, but I do. I completely forgot I ran into this exact same problem last time. And the worst part is, I still can't use the stupid building gadget. Building gadget is not compatible with seared stone. I always forget that when I start a big project with this. Thank you, Colonel. I appreciate it, sir. I just got to make sure this is the same size, you know what I mean? I don't know why I did that. Should have used a different block so I could have vein mined it. Lay in bed. When is the event gonna be? When I do this stuff? It'll be at least a week or two from now. It's not gonna be right away. There's a couple people that are going to be involved that I have to wait for their availability. Okay, that has to go to there. For that. Well, I appreciate that, Colonel. And again, like I've mentioned this before too, people have been asking me to do this for a while. I have absolutely no problem. No, you're welcome to do so if you'd like. I was going to put something up later, but that's perfectly fine. Why did I just do that? That was a mistake on my part. There you go, burn. You go. You burn and you die. There's nowhere for you to run. All right. This one. Just trying to line this up correctly. There we are. Boop. All right, so I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That's 6 on each side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 6. 6. 6. 6. If you'd like to, Xmod, yeah, I definitely would appreciate it. Word of mouth is the best way to get stuff out there. Is to get your name out there is 100% through. I mean, if somebody says, if I can, I'll sit here all day and say, "Hey, come watch my stuff. Here's my channel." Actually, I could just leave that in there. I got to fill it in anyways. But people saying, "Hey, watch this because I like it," is better than anything I can ever say. So yeah, that'd be awesome if you wouldn't mind. Time, set, day. Now, what I think I'm going to do here is I'm going to decorate around the outside with something. Not sure what yet. Good. I appreciate that, sir. Thank you very much. Again, it's been 3 years since I messed with Twitch, and just logging in last night and today, I see there's been quite a few changes already, so still gonna have to get in there and get the hang of it. I mean, luckily I'm already an affiliate, so I get to jump right in to that program. So today I've already got now. I think with the last few minutes here, I think that puts me at 10 or 11 followers today, and I got my first 2 subs ever, so that's awesome too. I appreciate that. So look forward to trying to grow that while still providing the same quality and caliber of content here on this channel that everyone is used to. Also, I would put out there for everybody, I did the wrong one again. I did put out another gameplay video today in a game called Little Nightmares that came highly recommended from our good friend Turtle. And I finally had the opportunity to play that. And by finally, I meant it was on sale. So I would love to hear your thoughts and feedback on the video. Is it a game you'd like to see me play more of? I think I did, like, I guess you could say the first chapter. I got an advancement and the game kind of like refreshed to a new thing. So I think all I did was like the first chapter today. But I think it only took about 30 minutes. I had to edit it a little bit, a few things out, but not too much. I put a little bit of a death montage in there. I was like, maybe I should delete some of these deaths so I look smarter than I am. But then I remembered how heartbroken Teresa would be if there was a single death left unviewed. So I immediately got rid of that silly idea. First chapter, that sound right? Okay. So yes, all the hot Death-Draven action is visible. Yeah, I did that today, and like I said, I was talking earlier about some of the other games I've picked up. I bought on the stream sale. I'll probably grab a couple more before it ends here in the next couple days. But I was trying to get some games that would be good for gameplays. Everybody's talked about Portal, and I've never played them, so I bought the first couple. I bought the Portal 1 and 2. So a lot of those are meant for gameplay videos. They're not really meant for streaming, because I do want to continue putting out gameplay videos. Yeah. Make sure. What I'm here for, Teresa. You were, after all, my very first ever subscriber, and I appreciate it. The part where you jumped down and died, cheated. You were supposed to hold on to the loop and it would carry you all the way down. See, that's what I was trying to do. I was jumping for it. I missed. But then, you know, for the first time the whole day, luck went my way. So I took it. Well, that's the thing, too. Like, when I'm doing the gameplays, like, I'm obviously not doing the whole game. I'm trying to keep them under 40 minutes. I'm trying to make them a bit more bite-sized chunk than the, 4 to 8 hour streams that I put out. So, and then, what else was there? What else? What was I saying? Oh yeah, so even if I do Portal, I'll do like a segment of it, and whether or not I can play it again just completely depends on how people respond. You know what I mean? If people like it, like definitely Blood and Bacon and Half Dead, people seem to enjoy some, but they really liked Terraria more. So I have no doubt that I will do another Terraria. So that's cool, right? I'm gonna do. I'll do that eventually. Oh, there we go. Sticky just followed me on Twitch as well. Thank you. Yeah, Twitch sub. I'm sorry, Twitch sub. Yeah, the Twitch sub. All right, so that. Oh, look at that, Mr. Neon, I believe. I'm on for about another hour and 15 minutes today. Oh, snap! Well, my goodness. In that exact same moment, canceling followed. There it is. And Mr. Neon became my third sub. That's awesome. I was going to say, I reckon it's Kyrick. People are definitely seeing your post. I appreciate that, Turtle. Why is this here? All right, so that should eliminate the light problem, right? All right. Oh, Wet Meatloaf just followed me. Wet Meatloaf. That could be one of the best names I've ever heard. Wet Meatloaf. Oh my God, that makes me so happy. I don't know why, but that just makes me so happy. If not, Colonel, we will hopefully... Oh, God. Okay, forgot about this part. Hold on. I have some ideas. Do not worry, friends. Raven has ideas. Fix this. Give me a moment. Walking casually. I appreciate that, sir. As will I. Thinking about breaking off the outer edge here and going with for just a little bit more attractiveness. I'm thinking about breaking this. Oops. Going like this. Make it a little bit more like a ceiling. Should be able to do that with those two. Let me do it with the outer edges first. We'll see if we can angle that in. Oops. Pretty sure every one of those are going to die as soon as the sun comes up, so I'm not too worried. Yeah, that's true. I got to earn them. I could only get 3 in there, right? I didn't even look to see what I had to do to earn another one. And Shadowcast, who does all my emojis and stuff, she's going to be working on fixing the dice symbols after names so I can... Is that not going to work? Yeah, I'm not sure I'm going to like that. I think I'm going to go back to what I had before. Right? Because that should be there. Yeah. You know, you live, you learn, right? Have them linked. Yes, sir, Mr. Neon. And I appreciate that, Neon. I really do. Thank you. It's going to be an interesting change, but I think it will be one for the better. So, again, giving me a lot more tools and resources and opportunities to grow the streaming side of this little Onlydraven gaming adventure I'm doing, while still maintaining the same level of videos, tutorials, gameplays, and such coming out on YouTube, making sure that everybody who's a member over here does not lose anything they've been getting. All right, let's see. Yeah, I'll definitely gonna have to work on this. All right, so what I need to do now is I need to come up one more level, which I have to do manually, because building gadget does not work on these. We've discussed earlier. Spider, no. Bad. Oof. The Blizz spawned automatically. Yeah, that happens. I have absolutely no idea what biome I'm in right now, so. This, I've built across multiple so far, so. This is going to be meant to hide the lights from up top. I have to fill that in again. I will do that part off camera because nobody wants to watch that. All right. So now that we've got this part. Hey, Neon, do you remember this? You remember Thunderdome? Not really a dome, now that I think about it. Should have made that dome-shaped. Too late. Remember this? And we had the dispensers and it popped the monsters out and you guys had to stay inside. This was clearly bigger than the last one. I guess I could look. I am in Taiga. You are 100% correct. 100% correct. Now it's time to build my throne. Thunderdome. Yes, and Neon got to help playtest the original Thunderdome. Again, that's where we first discovered the mutant animals, was during that. I started throwing them down in creative and we just laughed. Dude, that was so much fun. We had a great time testing all those and never got to do anything with them. Well, this one's going to be for 12 people. So, again, every Let's Play I build now is intended for 12 people. Hey, Neon, let me show you what I did with the... There's Mr. Andre giving us a follow on Twitch. Let me show you what I've done with the course over here. I have a... So I have one little area I want to work on. So first of all, they got a spawn area, right? They got a little... Oop, let me land. A little spawn area. Place right here. Call home, right? So here's what I did. Here's what I did. So go, right? You already saw the first part of this. Some platforms, jumping over. Check out this one, Neon. I don't know if you were here for this. I'm so happy with how that turned out. And I've made it across multiple times. It's very possible. And then this one, of course, it's just a matter of just jump. I have auto hop on. They won't have that. And they'll do that. They'll do that. Do that. Then they come over here and they have to swim. But these fans pull down instead of pushing up, which are going to be a struggle to get around, and it'll slow them down. I went with your idea, but then as they're coming, just smack a bed real quick and set their spawn. Actually, I'm going to do that right now to get rid of the nighttime. Do I run a Sky Factor 4 server? I do. It is right now currently a membership perk. which is something I'd not considered yet. But I'll make sure it's daytime when we're racing, so they'll just come through, hit their spawn, and they'll be good. And then they've got to go through water climb. You saw that. Then they have a couple obstacles. And then this, I used some sneaky false blocks. So some of these are holes. Like, not hard enough you'll die, but you'll fall down and you have to climb out of it. They won't know which one it is. Then there's just a little weeby wobble in here. Weebly wobbling. Then they have to go over here, jump off. No, because for most of these, if they fall or fail, that's how they have to get back around. If I put glass in there, then the people on the outside would have an edge because they could just walk out and around, where people in the middle would have to walk all the way out and around. I want to try to keep it fair, but I'll be filming it. So, I mean, I'll be sitting here watching. If somebody goes around it, you know, I'll kick them out. So that's a perk. Yeah, they'll go over there, jump over there, and bounce over this wall. I'm going to put a little something here. I haven't decided what yet. These are just some more jumps. Then we have our red, got to hang from the rope things, and you got to spin around the rope to land on that to jump to each one. It is possible. I've done it several times. And we got the fans, the fan jumps. You got to get across those. Then we have the anti-block dark room, and then we get over here and they flip a switch, and then they win. And I did the bottoms. I straightened it out so it looks a little more even in the areas where it had to be. I squared it off so it's not all just jumbly. I like to square it off so you can't see all the lights and dread lamps and such as easily. I'll do the same thing on what I'm doing right now, which is Thunderdome. Again, some people might cheat. I mean, you know, I hope not. I'm going to be filming it, and that's one reason why I'll be a little picky with the people that I invite into this. That is correct, Turtle. And so is the boats. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run it, and whoever comes in first, second, and third in each heat will be the third and final heat. Those are the 6 that'll compete. It's going to do the same thing with the boats. It'll be 6 people, then 6 people. First, second, and third in each of those heats goes to the final round. So winning doesn't necessarily mean you've won. You have to get to the finals. So yeah, so I have that set up the same way. The obstacle course, and because it's just too crazy to build 12 all the way across was going to be way too big. So I don't have that many obstacles. Thank you, Neon. I'm very happy with how it looks. Yeah, but the boat race is the same way, because the boat race shouldn't take more than 5 minutes to get through. I can get through it in 5 minutes. So people who've never been there might get through it in, even if we double that at 10 minute times 2 heats. The last time they'll be more familiar. So at most we're looking at maybe 30 minutes to do the boat race for 3 heats. And the obstacle course, that won't take more than, I'm hoping, 5 to 10 minutes a heat as well. So I think those will be a single Let's Play. This will be a single Let's Play. Headhunter will be a single Let's Play. Pyramid might be more than 1. Potentially 2. Golf could be 2 or 3. It's just going to depend on how many times it takes people, right? So golf could potentially definitely be could be the one that's a 3-parter. And down the road, I'm going to go and build 9 more holes, and then we'll come back and revisit it, like golf version 2 down the road. And we'll just do 10 through 18 kind of thing. Yes, okay. Now I gotta build a throne. I must put my golden booty on a throne of deliciousness. Let's see, I've got 2 there. How many is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Excellent. All right, Nathan, thanks for coming by and hanging with us. You have a wonderful day. I'm really happy with how all this stuff has turned out so far. Like everything looks, for lack of a better word, it looks professional. You know what I mean? Like I see people who do really cool Let's Play stuff, and I'm like, wow, I wish I could build like that. And some of these I kind of feel like I have, you know, and that feels pretty cool. So, you know, because I'm a very blocky designer. You know what I mean? My stuff is very blocky. So, and I know that. I know that about me. So, yeah. Being able to make blocky stuff and still have it turning out look good. And like I said, I put a lot of silly time into stuff. Like, this took hours to build the wall around the back, and nobody will see this until I build a Let's Plays over here. And that's my thing. I'm trying to look towards the future, right? So if I build more Let's Plays over here, I didn't want this to just be an open spot. I wanted to look the water temple to be all the way around. I'm not going to build above it, so I wasn't worried about building that. But, you know. You think these will be played on a weekend? Yes, most likely a Sunday. I think I know the Sunday. I'm just making sure. I was able to get off a Sunday later this week. Not this week. Later this month. I'm sorry. Able to get off a Sunday later this month. I think that would be probably the best day to do it. I'm just going to have to touch base with you. I have enough built now. I think that I'm almost ready to do it. Like I said, I don't think we'll get through all of those the first time I film them. And I don't know if we're going to do them in the order that I built them either. I think that we'll probably get together. I know I'm going to do Pyramid first. Pyramid is always was always meant to be the first one that I do. And it may be a two-parter. But how many others we film after that will depend on how long Pyramid takes. If Pyramid takes us 2 hours or something like that, then I might do some of the easy ones like Thunderdome and Headhunter. Headhunter is going to be a 20-minute game with 10-minute prep and probably 10 minutes at the end. So, I mean, that's a 40-minute one. That one's pretty quick. This, I'm just going to be throwing stuff at you. Last one standing wins. We may do more than one round of it, depending on how quickly it goes. But again, I don't think this one will take super, super long. So, I think that... Am I close enough? I'm not close enough. Oh, man, I'm not close enough. You know what? Oh, I don't want to be super close. They might attack me. And I'm way too precious for that. I can't have that be silly. Not you. I'm thinking about maybe getting rid of the stairs on this side and making it solid, since this is my side. No one can enter this side, right? This is just for me. Wall. Then my throne can be overseeing the wall where I'm safe. I mean, I'll be in creative anyways. No one's going to attack me, but you know what I mean. 3 stairs in here. I think I went back one more further. I still want to... I probably need to add some color to this. 5 a.m. where you are? It is midnight here. I've been streaming since 5 p.m. I'm hoping the fact that I stream all the time will be an appeal on Twitch. Hopefully. We'll see. So here we have what's basically going to be my throne, but I don't know if I'm high enough. I mean, I'm going to be up flying, to be honest with you. I'm just going to be here for the filming. I saw that, and I went in, and one of the things that was someone had mentioned was a concern is that people who aren't paying subs can't watch old videos. I checked that. I turned that off. Anybody can watch my old videos, but as an affiliate, they only hold them for 14 days. You've got to be a partner for them to be much longer. I'm very far away from that. So, yes, sir, Neon. But yes. So, I'm not sure if this is high enough. But my throne, I don't know. Is that impressive enough? I don't think that's impressive. Oh my God, I'm such a fool. Let me put that back. I can still build it out of this. As much as I want this, clearly my throne should be made of gold. Like, there should be some gold highlights for this, right? Like, the top should be gold. I think that just makes sense to everybody. Raven's throne should be gold. And then maybe we'll put a block of diamond on the back. That seems reasonable for someone of my stature, right? Right? What else is a really expensive ore? Really expensive ore. Emerald, obviously. What was I thinking? Look at that. Now it's starting to look gaudy. Actually, that does look pretty gaudy. I'm not sure if I like it. Oh, goodness. Silver. Ooh, you know, silver is a nice color. I don't think I've used silver for anything yet either. That's a nice smooth color to use. Ooh. I used platinum on the last one, but silver I think might be nicer. Yeah, I think I need to be up higher. I think I agree. That means I need to bring it back at least one more. Not that. I built a big throne previously. But now I think I want to redo this out of silver. Oh, I just wish it wasn't so separated by lines. You know what I mean? Wonder if there's a silver cut that doesn't. I did not type that right. Silver. Maybe there's a... Oh, there's no silver chisels? Really? That's atrocious. I can't believe silver didn't get chiseled. Let me get to the chisel mods. I like the silver, but I need something smoother than that. What do we got that's metallic and smooth? Metallic and smooth. I guess I could go with a white throne. That's kind of the opposite of the black, right? The white throne. Redstone exists. I could do redstone. Ooh, wait a minute. As much as I like the Supreme idea, there's no different cuts for that. But what there are cuts for is redstone. Black and red. Black and red might be the color that I'm missing in here. Black and blood red. I know exactly what I'm looking for. There's redstone. Let me find the right cut. Let me find the right cut. Where's panel? Big tile. That's what I'm looking for. So with redstone, almost looks like the cushion of a chair. I'm going to make it higher, but you see what I'm talking about? I'm going to make it higher than this, but imagine like this. Like a big, like that to me looks like a throne. I mean, obviously I don't like the physical shape of it, but color-wise, and I could even do something with like maybe a red up in the edge, but I mean, that's a good color combo. I think I could work that out. I could also, what do you guys think of this? That's not what I'm going to do. Just to add a little color to the, all the black in here. Well, that's redstone. That's not going to work. It's going to set that off. Okay, well, it was a nice idea, but I forgot redstone's going to set those off, so. Totally forgot that redstone will make those work. Okay. Darn it. That's okay. Still got ideas. Still got ideas. Ah! My nose is so itchy. Okay. I could do like, almost like a kind of a looking thing. Ooh, red stained glass. That's also a good one. Red stained glass. Red concrete also doesn't look bad. Here, I'll do both. Tell me which one you like. I dug a hole. I'm not worried about that. I'm gonna do. That's redstone again. No. That needs to be gone. I chose a bad red design. I should let me get a better one. Actually, that's not horrible. That's not horrible. Okay, so I'm gonna do a couple here. The only thing with the glass I'm worried about is you might see the dirt. Oh wait, I know. I could do. All right, what do you guys like more? Which of these do you guys like more? Well, the problem with the carpet is a lot of the combat might knock the carpet up. There's so many things, sword swings, that'll break carpet. I am thinking about putting some carpet around my throne, though. You guys, either of you have a preference about this? Xmod says he likes the concrete better. Doesn't mean I can't use the glass somewhere else. The glass could also be used in other areas. The concrete is much nicer. Okay. Why did I do that? That was not what I meant to do. At first, I wasn't sure about the cut, but actually, I kind of like that cut now. Gotta make sure that they aren't too close together. Whoops. Boss mobs. Oop, missed one. And I could even feasibly go up here and make a ring, make several rings of red or some type of design on the ceiling that's made out of the same concrete. It definitely does break up the block, which I'm glad for. I did want that. I'm almost tempted to do a ring of the red all the way around the outside. Like 2 in. I'll show you what I'm talking about. See what you guys think. Right? So if I did that, how wide is that? So that's wide. That's in 2. So let's see. I did that, and then that would be here. I can always fix this, right? This isn't... What I'm doing does not have to be permanent. One away from the edge. Edge. Again, it's supposed to be that one. Give me a minute to show you what I'm thinking here. Tell me what you guys think. And that's in 2. Many. 2. Okay. What do you guys think about that? It adds just a little bit more texture to the outside. Double wide, but only on the diagonals. That I can do. Whoops. I would have to do it in the corners as well. Make that work. I think this is a very good call. Yes, that was a much better call. That adds way more solidity to it. Hey, Muse. What's going on, man? Got a hatch in the middle of my back. Yeah, I can barely reach it. So fat. All right. All right, so now I'm going to ask you guys if this is too much. Just tell me what you think. I can fix this if we don't like it. Let me do a couple and see what you guys think. Excellent. A nice dinner is always good. I had Taco Bell. Not a complaint. I enjoy Taco Bell. Getting a little tired of Taco Bell, but my wife's in a Taco Bell kick. What do you guys think of that? Compared to the squares. Oh, I missed one. If you guys like the squares more, I go back to the squares. I'm just asking what you think. Just trying to add something that was a little bit more free roam on it, I guess. I forgot I've had half a candy bar sitting in front of me for an hour. I got so excited working on... I'll do something right up here, too. I'll do that later. I rotated 45 degrees. Well, they're not as smooth now. What I was thinking is over here it's very jaggedy, so I wanted a little more jaggedy. Oh. Okay. Okay. I think I see what you're putting down there. Give me a minute. That's not a bad combo. I'm thinking that might be the right call. A mixture of the two? What do you guys got? Pajamini says, make all of them this big. It's a bit overkill, but apparently, yeah. Yeah, I like that. I think that was very good call, Pajama. Very good call. All right, so back to the throne, which was, what we were starting to do. Get that out of there. Not happy with the overall shape. I need it taller. And I think I know how to do it. Problem I'm having is the stairs that are in the front. Yes. This will work nicely. Now I can sit here and watch the... I mean, I'm not going to. Basically, me sitting here is going to be for this purpose. Welcome to Thunderdome. Welcome to my battle arena. I will talk like this because I'm weird. No, but I mean, it's... And then I can film it like that, and then I can probably film that without anybody here. Welcome, my people. Things like that. What I meant. Doing that. More flair. A little bit of comfort there. Comfort of home. Let's see. Then I want... Thoughts? Welcome, my children, to the arena. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to break a hole right here and put a red chest in it so it'll hold all of my remotes. Make the back one more taller. Okay. Does that look better? Is that more of a... What do you guys think? Slabs, you say. Slabs, you say. Happen to have some of those. Does that... Ooh. Why did I put one up? Oh, that's... I like that. That looks good. You don't like the overhang thing? Okay. What if I did this and just did one tiny overhang? Hey, Midnight Gaming, what's up? It's never late. If I'm still streaming, you're on time. Thunderdome. See, I'm thinking about breaking the outer edge of this and putting the outer edge being red. But at the same time, I'm thinking about going in one, kind of like we did down there, and do the circle, but then do a different pattern in the middle. Kind of torn there. Kind of torn there. Thunderdome. I'm just going to keep saying Thunderdome. You guys are going to have to get used to that. So, yeah, the throne, I think, yeah, I agree. Now I feel like I'm all throned up. I'm all throned up. Sorry, little Elvis there. Silver accents? The problem with silver is it's got lines, though. It's not smooth. I don't know. Kind of like the... See, I kind of like that as the cushion that you sit on. A big old... I imagine, even though this is hard redstone, I'm picturing like a regular throne with the soft red velvety looking kind of feel there. There were redstone slabs. I'd put it one higher. But there are not. Okay. So, I need a red chest. Need a red chest. So let me go real quick to the command center. I keep chests of different colors for just these reasons. Is that going to be the rest one? Is that the best one? Hang on, let me grab a chest builder real quick and see if I can get any more red than that. What am I going to need? I'm going to need clay blocks. I'm going to need fences. I'm going to need iron, and I'm going to need chests. Let's see. Blah, 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 blah. I really don't even need it to be that big, to be honest. And let's make it smaller. 11 columns. I don't need to be 11 columns. I need it to be... Yeah, I don't remember how big columns are, so I'm just going to do that. Where's red? That seems like the reddest of reds. Right? Like, that's as red as it gets. That's the same color I just had. Okay, well, I guess that's as red as it gets. Hey, no problem, Xmod. I appreciate you hanging out with us all day. It's been fun having you here. And thank you for all the help as well with the channel and all that stuff. Thank you. I know it's late there, dude. Get you some sleep. Thunderdome. I'm thinking of putting fire all the way up top. I think I'm putting a ring of fire up top. I think that might be cool. That's probably the next thing I'm going to do. Okay, so I'm going to break that. I'm going to put that in here. Oop. What is the goal? Oh, yes. I probably haven't seen that. So all of these are going to be filled with monsters and mobs and things. I'm going to be sitting up here, and 12 people will enter with very crappy gear. I will then start summoning the beasts. The last one alive left in the circle wins. Thunderdome. 12 people enter. 1 people wins. That's basically how I do. One last sellout moment. All right. So yes, that's kind of how I'm going to rumble that. So I'm going to have, I have 9 remotes. That's what's going to go in here. In fact, let me real quickly, I want to hang on to that. All this for a minute. I have 9 remotes. Is that 9? That is 9. And so I will have all of my slots here. That sounds inappropriate. All of so I'll be sitting here like this, just bumping out monsters as often as I want. Dome bosses are in the middle. Those are the big ones. I pop one of those out and a big old monster shows up. So, you know, every so often, and then they'll be fighting. It's not meant to be PvP. They're not supposed to be killing each other. They're just supposed to be trying to stay alive. And then I'll probably have a chest. I'll probably fill the rest of this with monster eggs so that I could do multiple rounds, or if it's too easy or anything of that nature. You know, just try to have it so that, or if it's real quick, we could do multiple rounds. First person to win 2 rounds or something like that. If it goes really fast, I don't think it will, but you know, just trying to, you know, prepare for anything. This pleases me. Now we will do the top. I already know what I want to do. First of all, I'm going to need some more flare lanterns. Those ones have got to go. Then I'm going to need some netherrack. It's so netherracky. All right, let's get rid of that. Stop it. I may want to double that up. How did I not do that right? That's wrong. No, is that right? Oh, that's not supposed to be there. That's the problem. Ha ha ha. All coming together now. Stop that. No. Bye, Xmod. Hey, I appreciate that, man. I really do. And I look forward to hanging out with you more. Thanks for coming by and joining up with us today. Watch me get content strike for that old song. Okay, so here's my thought. Right? Do that here. I'll do that, and then I'll get my seared bricks again. Where are they at? Later, seer. That's exactly right, Nia. Meat. See, this will also hide my flare lanterns. Oops. I'm going to light... obviously, you all know I'm going to light that on fire in a minute. But first, I'm going to go ahead and fill this up so I don't just walk around the fire or accidentally put it out. Because that would be just like me. Like, why did a fat Canadian guy keep putting out his own fires? That makes no sense. I'm never watching this channel again. That guy's too weird for me. That was the voice of everybody. That's what everybody sounds like. See? I would have just put the fire out there. I obviously know my own failures. Yeah, when you right-click that, line of sight disabled. So you can have line of sight enabled. If you turn that on, the light doesn't go through solid objects anymore. That's handy if you want to put one underneath your mob spawner or something like that. Or you have something above you want lit or you don't want lit. You can go in there and turn that on. So basically it changes it from a flare lantern to a really strong regular torch. Probably be the best way to describe that. I've yet to ever need them that way, but it's there should you need it, I guess. That's one thing I love about messing with this stuff and getting in and doing the like challenges and such. Because every time somebody's like, hey, you should do this, and I'm like, okay, I get in there, I find something out about something I didn't know. I either find a brand new block that I've never seen before, which just changes the world for me, or I find a new way to put a process together it never crossed my mind. In the survival world that we're doing, I've come across so many cool blocks this time. From the clipboard to the fluid crafter, which I'd never used. I love the fluid crafter. It's become one of my favorite blocks to mess with. Automating compact machines. Lord knows I was asked enough for that, right? But yeah, I love that every time I get into Sky Factory, there's still 100 things I've never seen before. The clipboard changed my life, man. I love the clipboard. It's probably the favorite thing that I've found so far. You know what I'm talking about. Neon, did you see my clipboard video? You know what I'm talking about? I don't know if Neon was there for the clipboard. If he's not there for the clipboard, I'm going to tell him about the clipboard. Neon deserves to know about the clipboard. Sky Factory game changer. Let's see here. I don't know where or when, but the cave illuminator block. Sorcery makes it. Oh, I would too. I did use the wand once already. The wand you showed me from that. Yeah, the clipboard has become like, I like it because I have people give me ideas for stuff or challenges, and I was like, I kept forgetting things. Did you do this one? I'm like, oh my god, I forgot about that. It's something in game I can add right there, and it's something else that people can, I guess, along with me, they get to say, oh, look at the progress he's made. There was that challenge and that challenge. They get to tag along with me while I'm keeping an eye on that, and that's a big part of this. While I'm playing solo, I definitely want people to feel like they're included in this. At least as much as possible. I may even come back and take this outside up one more level. But I don't need that right now. Flint and steel. Flinty, flinty, flint, flint, flint. That one doesn't go there. Thunderdome. I'm going to call this Thunderdome, even though there's no dome or thunder. The other reason I made this kind of too thick like this is so that underneath, when I do the red stuff, so I'm going to take that same red concrete and make a design under there. It will be groovy. So tomorrow's stream will be regular time, 9:30 p.m. to 1 a.m. Eastern. That is going to be back in the survival world, where we are going to go on the quest for heads. Needs to happen. Oh, sure, rain right after I get the fire done. Thank you, Turtle. Yeah, see, I like that, but I do want to dome this up one. Let's see if I can do this without putting out my fire. Come on, Draven, light my fire. Isn't that the Doors? Am I way off on it there? Isn't that the Doors who sang that? Fellow old people, was that the Doors? I know there's a few of you out there with me. Come on now, work with me here. I'm not a Doors fan per se, but I think I like that song. Distinctly remember liking that song at least once. And for those of you who may have just popped in, again, just a brief reminder. Tomorrow I'll be streaming here on YouTube. I'm going to do that so I have an opportunity to tell more folks about the change. But also, so I have some more time to set up Twitch. But after tomorrow, starting on Wednesday, the majority of my streams will be going to my Twitch channel. Which is Onlydraven Gaming. Shock, right? That's the same name I have here. But yes, it's going to be Onlydraven Gaming. All one word, no spaces, no underscore, none of that business. Onlydraven Gaming. Oh, hello, Patches. Hey, sweetie, I didn't see you there. Thank you. Kitties. Almost 30 and I have no clue what the Doors have done. Well, they usually keep things out of your house. Yeah. Now, kitty butts. Why? Why is it every 5 seconds there's a kitty butt in my face today? Patches, please, sweetie, come over here. Come here. Come here. Come around. Come around. No, 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 no. Come here. Squirt. Listen. Say hi to everybody. Hello. Hello. Patches is hello. Oh, there you go. You like cuddle. She's the one kitty that will let me pick her up sometime. Come on, hop over. Thank you. I stay on that side. All right. Cuddle. That's another thing. I have to figure out how to unlock emojis and such on Twitch, because I only have 3, and I've already got them loaded up. But I want to get the other ones up there, that people can play with us too. Saying while high or drunk. Oh, the doors? Most likely drunk, as I've never been high. Falling asleep. All right, Turtle. Have yourself a good one, sir. Enjoy the rest of... Well, it's the 5th now, so don't enjoy your 4th. It's over. You missed it. Hi, Buffy. Come to see me, too? How do your eyes look? Not too bad today. A little goopy. Or, I mean, not right now. They were worse earlier. Night, Turtle Man. I think that's correct. I remember seeing something about it today. The loyalty badge things I'm still working on. Like I said, Shadow is having to resize those for me, because Twitch has completely different size requirements for the loyalty badges. They want them in 3 sizes, and the 2 sizes I have them in don't match any of those 3 sizes. Oop, too far this way. All right. There we go. The fire against the black. That's kind of what I wanted. And that hides all the light things that I put in there. Oh. All right. So I am going to decorate up here with the red. We're going to do that. I can get rid of these now, because I don't need those. I do like that even in creative, when you break these chests, you get to pick them back up again. It won't let me stack them. Okay. The only thing I'm not a fan of is the walls. I wish there was a better wall. But there's, I guess, that's the only real red wall that I see. I'm trying to stay away from wood because I don't know if I'm putting anything in here that's... See if any of these look better. That's awfully red and black. Does anybody think any of those looks better? Take off my auto jump real quick. You can jump over these walls. Can I jump over these walls? Okay, so walls are jump overable. Seems. Haha. Did I stay with the gray? This one? The rouge? Right, let's give it a shot. We can always go back, right? I still have to build a spawn area. Like, this has still got stuff to do, for sure. Oops. Put a hole in the grass. Hold on. Yeah, I still got to put an area for them to spawn. I'm going to have to put down a place, and I have to put down gear for them. somebody behind me is playing with a toy mousey. I can hear it. Get this down here. That'd be close to done, right? Yeah. Dang it. I don't know my own strength sometimes. Welcome back, Colonel. That does match the colors a lot better, I think, than the gray anyways. I think it looks better than the gray. Now, here's the question. The outside I have with the gray. Should I leave that, or should I replace all these gray blocks with black blocks, the seared bricks, and put the red wall out here too? I kind of like the contrast of the gray, to be honest with you, but I'd like to know your opinions. This is going to go much deeper, right? This is going to go much deeper because I have to build a room in here for beds and such. Unless I build it off the other side. I could build it off this side so they come out here into my tour. That might actually work better. Imagine if I had a little room on this side, so I extend it like I did over there. Yeah, I kind of like that idea. So what I'll do is I'll do a little indent on that side like I did over here, but it'll lead to an area. I may not even put a ceiling on it, just an area, and I can put a portal in it that brings them from over there, because I'll need a portal as well. I agree with everybody. What are your plans after Merge Worlds? Their story will never end. Actually, I have no intention of ever ending. I'll go forever. The design has always been that eventually it will pass on to the children. They're all having kids right now. There's a reason for that. So, besides the fact that, you know, people have children. But yes, there's going to be... It's always been intended, because I'll be honest with you, the children, as they exist, were rolled as characters. For the... This was the rule I came up with. I said, you can play each other's... you can play the children. Well, most of them already have. Darsh had 2 kids. He had twins. And that was a while back. His twins are there for a while. Seraph is Artemis's son. He's already been there. Both Mercy and Dandy just gave birth to Petal and Artis. So everybody's had a kid at this point. But the kind of thing that we talked about was you can play the kids because they wanted to continue with their story. I said, but you can't play your own kids. The Darsh can't play Darsh's kids. They had to play each other's kids. That way, they could technically role play against each other, child to parent. And that was the intention. We rolled them. I know what their classes are going to be, and I was putting it into the story. So, I have a feeling that both groups will be adventuring for a while, but maybe not together. You know what I mean? I mean, the kids will be grown up. Our heroes were going to be in their 40s or 50s, not counting the elves. That's not too old to be out adventuring and still saving the world. So I could very easily divide and conquer like that. I split the groups up in other ways before, right? So, I mean, all of this whole world has always been passing the torch from the next group to the next group. So, yeah, that kind of a thing. All right, so I've got that, and I'm going to need some more of the wall brick. I can extend this out because this area is going to have to be bigger than I have on the other side because they're going to have to. I'm going to have to put 12 beds in here, like normal. Life got in. Well, at the time, I didn't realize I was going to start doing this full time, to be honest with you. And then when I did do this full time, it meant that I literally had to do this full time. So the amount of streaming and videos and all that kind of stuff and with all the new gameplays and stuff. No, you're fine. It's always happy to welcome there. Always welcome questions. But again, it just kind of became a spot where I was like, well, I have to do so much other stuff. I just didn't get the chance. I intend to eventually, for sure. It's not, but at the cards right now, I just honestly haven't had the time. Right? Thank you, Teresa. I feel like that's too. I think it should be wider than longer. I think I'm going the wrong direction with this. Again, I definitely don't want to give up on it. I always want to do that. But right now I'm writing Merged Worlds. I'm writing D&D for the live group I play every other Thursday. I'm also, okay, wait. 1, 2, 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3. I need a place to give them beds and a portal and stuff. You know what I mean? More motivated full-time streaming. I just love doing it, to be honest with you. The streaming, especially, you know, around last, fall? You know, I'm not sure I like this. This is going to be ugly. I'm putting it underground like I originally was going to. I really enjoy streaming. And then last year, while everybody was having their world fall apart, the people started streaming. People started coming a lot more to the streams. Donations picked up, memberships picked up, and a lot of that was based on the streaming more. So it kind of ended up becoming the thing, which again I adore streaming. I have a blast doing it, but it's not something I had ever expected to do. The channel was never meant to be that, right? So, became a thing. So, as I had the opportunity to interact with the community, and then Merged Worlds was a big part of that as well, of course. Being able to stream Merged Worlds, again, I will stress, Merged Worlds will always be staying on YouTube. That's not going anywhere. Anywhere at all. This will be how they enter. Over one. This. Let's see. So, yeah, again, trying to do the streaming thing, and it just became something that was a lot of fun, and it's one of the things that allowed me to start doing the channel full time. Was especially the members and the donations and stuff were a huge part of that. Was allowing me to take less pay at my regular job and less hours to do this instead. At the same time, as the world has started to open up and things are going on like that, there are less people coming to the streams. So that's been a big part of what the Twitch thing is to try to grow a bit more of a stream audience over there. So that way I don't have to go back to working more hours at my other job that I hate, right? So there's that. I would rather not have to go back to working more hours at the other job if I can help it. I'm obviously going to make this different. This is not going to be a tunnel. I'm just trying to bring down the height that I want. How much space do I need? Top two are not visible. 1, 2, 3, 4. I need one more. But that's not going to be how it is. I'm going to do this. I hear the sound of ice cream. Who are you? Oh, right. Thank you. Thought I heard my wife over getting ice cream. Turns out, no. Bringing the trash down because I have to do trash tonight. Which I had forgotten about. Take the trash out tonight. Okay. This will come in here. This will be how they go upstairs. A little room for their beds and such. could you like another stream language? They say that it's not working if you love what you do. I despise my other job. That is working. But this part, this stuff, I adore what I get to do. I want to do that. I'm bigger now. This way. Yeah. Here, both your jobs, you are a very lucky one, my friend. Alright, so that's wall, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, wall. That'll work. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. Yeah, I mean, this is the type of thing, I've always wanted to be an entertainer one way or another. Stand-up comedy for years. I wanted to be a writer, a storyteller, wanted to direct, wanted to do movies. But in the bottom of it all, I mean, that's a lot of what D&D was for me, the chance to entertain people, you know, tell a story. So, getting to do it this way, even better, right? Have enough room for beds. Over here, there'd be a bed, skip one bed, skip one bed, skip one bed, skip one bed. 5. Skip one bed. That's too far. I need to go up 2 more. Start. Hey, that's awesome. That's very flattering. Thank you. I mean, that's what it was for me, you know. I had 2 inspirations that got me doing YouTube. One of them, just in general, was, of course, Rooster Teeth. I mean, I talk about them all the time. I mean, huge fan, you know. And then the other thing was, I had a friend of mine. She started making videos. She started doing some Minecraft stuff, and I don't know, maybe her thing's the Hypixel thing everybody talks about, but she was going into like competitions where they had to build a certain thing. They have like 5 minutes, and then it got judged, and everybody got to vote for which one they liked the best. And I started watching her videos of those. I'm like, oh, Minecraft videos. I never thought about that. So I started talking. She was also has a channel where they have like they were living in a really fancy RV because her and her husband were EMTs. And they traveled across Canada doing that job. And that's going crazy. And they made a YouTube channel about that. So I started talking to her, and she's the one that put me on to how to do a lot of the different video stuff. The different editing programs and capture programs and conversion. All that stuff I got from her, I'm still using most of that. And again, she didn't sell me anything. She just told me where she got the free stuff. And I've been using it since. So I've been using her stuff. Like I said, she was a big inspiration for me to do that. I've known her since she was like 16. Met her on Gaia Online. All right, so here's my room. Here's where my portal's going to go, my teleporter. This is what's going to take him upstairs. Except I do want to hide that. No, not trying to. I'm not trying to elevator. Stop it! The world hates me. Just trying to do this. Okay, there we go. I can put the beds down here with all their different colors again. 9 minutes. Thank you, Bragg. I know 2021 he has 10.5 subs, I think. Yeah. 4,000. I try. You know what I mean? I try. I like to consider the fact that I'm helpful, that the content I make is cool, and that people enjoy it and it's helpful. But I'd like to think that the main reason people hang around, especially on the stream side of things, is because I keep it a positive, fun place. You know what I mean? I don't drag people down. I don't allow negativity, and all those things that are just some of the trash people put out at each other nowadays. We don't tolerate that here. I want it to be a safe, fun place for everybody. So far, I feel I've been relatively successful at that. So, nothing else. A big part of this has always been about building community. I feel like we've achieved that. Kitties, please, you're killing me. We've achieved that to at least some degree. All right, bed. I need green. Oops, I need one. Red, black. Green, red, black. All right, so there's my beds. Oh, you're fine. Just again, as a last check-in with everybody here as we're finishing up the last few minutes of the day, I did want to remind everybody that I am streaming here today, and I'm streaming on YouTube tomorrow, but starting Wednesday, the majority of my streams will be moving to my Twitch channel. There's a link right there. If anybody wants to go over there and follow me on Twitch, you want to still hang out, my streaming schedule is going to stay the same. But I will be over there at Twitch for the majority of my streams. Now, oh, careful, kitty. Merged Worlds and the members only streams, they're still on YouTube. I'm not taking those away. I'm going to try to pick one other day a week that I stream just on YouTube. But the majority of my streams are now going to be over on Twitch. It's going to give me a lot of opportunities to grow the streaming side of this adventure Onlydraven Gaming is, as well as give me a lot of tools and resources that I don't currently have with YouTube. So I'm really looking forward to that as well. So it would be awesome if you guys, if you'd like to come and hang out with me on Twitch too. There's a link. I'm going to have perks for subs and stuff. I got to hammer all that out, what that is first, but I got to figure it out. Twitch is still a new thing, but so tomorrow is here. Tuesdays I don't stream. I'll be taking a day off so I can kind of get that all together. Plus I got 2 tutorials coming out Tuesday. But then Wednesday I've got 2 streams. Both of them will be on Twitch. I don't know if you can pre-schedule streams like I can on YouTube. I'm going to have to look into that because that's one thing I will miss, the ability to set it up hours earlier. Yeah, it's true. It's true. I mean, there's, it's happened. This is actually the 3rd person I've had to ban. In the early days, there was a couple, but, it happens. Yeah, again, it's one of those things. When I have 5 mods come to me, they're like, please let us. I'm like, yes, go. I trust you guys implicitly. If 5 of you are saying we need to do this, go ahead and do that. I understand that completely. So, yeah. But again, Twitch is going to be a cool adventure. Again, still going to be putting out all my tutorials, putting out all my gameplay videos. Merged Worlds is still going to be here. And then, what else? Oh, well, thank you for that. And members only stream will still be here. I'm probably going to have some perks that are YouTube only and some perks that are Twitch only, I think. I still have to hammer that out. But I will say it is a bit pricier on Twitch for some people to sub there, where some people have the free ones because they're Prime. So it's one of those things I never wanted to do, which was have 2 different levels, but one of those spots where I kind of does. Yeah, because and it's not that I don't want them to transfer, but the issue is that YouTube members, YouTube gives them access to things. I don't control that. Twitch is the same way. So if you're a member here, I don't have a way of giving you access to Twitch's member stuff because that's built into Twitch. Twitch gives you that when you sub. Same as if you sub over there, you don't get the member symbols and the emojis over here because they're 2 different companies. They don't have access to each other's records. YouTube has no idea if you're subbed on Twitch and vice versa, and it doesn't give me the option. Now, one good thing about Twitch, though, is, because I talk about, I'd like to do a lot of contests and stuff, Twitch does give me the ability to gift subs. So on occasion, I could have a contest where, or something, or a prize, or a drawing where I can gift a sub and say, hey, you're a sub for a month. Here you go. You get access to all the sub stuff, which should be servers and games and things like that. So that is one thing that's beneficial. I can gift, and well, anybody can, but I would have the ability to give a sub as a gift. So there's that. Right. That's the thing. Yeah. If I gift a sub, I'm paying for it. That's the thing. And then, of course, on Twitch, there's also the options where you can buy bits to donate with if people want to do that. Plus, you can just watch ads and stuff and commercials and get free bits. I got a stack I use occasionally. Sometimes I'm bored, I'll make a bunch of those. But, it's actually mostly the same. It's mostly the same thing. Twitch just has more access. I got to learn about this whole Twitch points thing Turtle was talking about earlier, where just by watching the stream you earn points that you can affect the stream. I don't know much about that. I got to look into that. He said I have to come up with names for them. I didn't even know. Is that how that works, Colonel? Okay. So that's kind of the thing. So if you look at it, right, like think of it this way. If it's, say it's $5, I still don't know how much a sub is, but if it's $5, and we 50-50 it, I've yet to figure it out. I hadn't looked at any of that. Say it's a 50-50, I get $2.50. YouTube, it's $2.99. They keep a third of it, I get $2. So channel points, that's the thing, yes. So it's a little bit more profitable for me on a sub. It does cost people a little bit more. But at the same time, if people are paying a little bit more, I definitely want to make sure they're getting something worth that. But again, it's still real early into that process. The big thing is I'm not taking anything away from the YouTube members. Nothing is being taken away from that. The perks you have are the perks you have. I'm not going to touch that. But the Twitch stuff, I don't know. I may have to come up with some other perks to add to that. I'm not sure yet. Okay. All right, guys. Well, we're right at 1 o'clock. I'm going to slide. Thank you all for coming and hanging out with me today. It's been a long and yet fun stream today. I had a great time hanging with you all. Thanks for all the great ideas and for everybody who played with me in the earlier games today. I appreciate that. Thank you to everybody who donated. Thank you to the new member we have. Thank you to everybody who's been following me on Twitch and the new 3 Twitch subs. I'm blown away. I'd never had a Twitch sub before today. I haven't even streamed the first time over there, and I've already got 3, so that's awesome. I can use some of the same. Yeah, I can definitely do a bunch of them for sure. Yeah, I don't think that should be an issue. Hopefully. But thank you all for coming. I'll be back here tomorrow at 9:30 p.m. Eastern. And then Wednesday, we got 2 streams, but they will both be on Twitch. So hopefully some of you can come by and see what you think, right? Hello, Patchy, little slippery girl. All right, guys, you have yourselves a wonderful evening. Thank you so much for hanging with me today. I hope you had a good 4th of July, 5th of July, 6th of July. Good Lord. You guys are going to kill yourselves. I hope you had a great day, and I will see you again soon, okay? I'll talk to you later.